I was watching.
Is live, I think. Yeah.
I was watching a Western last night
Okay.
with Kurt Russell. That's the only reason I clicked on it. I was like, oh, Kurt Russell.
Right.
Like that guy.
Okay.
Dude, I watched a guy get split from his. Like, they flipped him upside down and started slamming down on his crack. And then they split him. And I'm like, why is this just being shown in the movie? There's just no reason for this. There's none. I regret watching the movie, basically.
Sounds like you've decided that your actions did have consequences.
It's like, the fuck is the point of this? Alright, I'm pulling.
No, I was talking to Muffin. She
Well,
just said
Well, sucks, dude.
allowed.
I told you what time I was gonna pull.
Like legit, Muffin goes, "What up, team?" And then I just get pulled away. Fucking mean.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, are you ready for this fucking map boot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch.
Give me a second. I need to write down the list.
Okay, I'm putting my team on the woods. Hunting Sturman.
Dude, this guy is. You're right. This is a 10-man Tarkov Arena game. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
That was my 6-man.
My team would probably be better because me and Harris actually played Tarkov.
Low-key, yeah. Me and Palmer have
I don't
like
think
1 hour.
anyone on the team played
Yeah, actually,
Tarkov.
this is becoming a Valorant tournament
Oh,
now.
true.
Sorry.
The next
Oh.
match.
I'm now deleting the server live. This is a delete. Greg deletes the server live event.
I have Kaysen,
Watching
Muffin,
stream.
Harris, and this guy. I would be the worst fucking Valorant team to exist.
Me and
What are we
Palmer.
watching here? What's the stream?
We're watching the maps, bro.
Oh shit.
He's showing us the feature what maps we're playing. It looks like you're bringing me to Canal from whatever.
No, this is from the last bash. So this is the
You're
playlist
bringing
that
me
I'm
to Canal
editing.
for whatever reason.
Killer's like in flashbacks.
Oh, fuck.
Like, oh fuck.
Palmer keeps on saying last bash no one listened to him, but I was like, yes, because no one knew what you were trying to say, Palmer.
Alright. So how does it work? We each pick and then it bans to the last, right?
Yeah, it's a ban, pick, and then bans to last.
Ban, pick. Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
we do.
damn, I need all the maps on the screen. Then how did I do this? Like,
You each get a ban before we get the first picks off, basically.
Okay.
I didn't think about this.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
What is Killer gonna pick? Oh,
What do
God,
you think?
I wasn't ready for this.
All right, Spence. Heads or tails? Call it on the air, or call it.
Heads.
Oh, I guess I'll go.
It is heads.
Tails. Fuck, dude. What?
Jose,
Jose.
shut your whore mouth.
Can I ban second?
Come on, Tails never
You are
fails,
banning
man.
first.
I have to ban first if I win?
Yes,
What
this
the
isn't a
fuck, man?
choice for. This isn't choice. This is just we're going into it. You get first
Fine, I
ban.
ban Stadium.
What maps are there in Q? Like, I
Oh
forgot to look
my
at the
Look
thing.
at the captain chat.
Wow,
Forehead.
this is really cool, man.
Posted
This
Look at
this
the
guy.
captain chat, Forehead.
This guy.
God, this team captain fucking sucks!
Yo, what maps are there?
I'm starting to lose my hope for you, Killer. Jose, look at the fucking captain chat,
Yeah,
dude.
no, I'm trolling. Wait, was that your actual first ban, Spencer?
I'm banning
It's
Stadium.
Stadium's
Okay.
banned. Jose, please give me your ban.
Alright, get rid of Oregon.
Oh, what an
Oregon,
idiot
off-
pick. You
off
think
the
I'm going
list.
Oregon against you? I don't want to play Oregon.
Spence, give me your first pick. This is the
Clubhouse.
first map pick. Clubhouse has been picked as the first map. Jose,
This guy
would you
isn't
like
fucking
to
prepared.
start defense or attack?
On club, we'll go D.
Oh, he
Okay,
wants to
Jose
be.
starting defense. Jose, give me your first map pick.
Cafe.
Oh, fucking easy.
Cafe.
Easy.
Jesus Christ. So Cafe will be our second map. Spence, would you like to start attack or defense on Cafe?
Cafe. Defense.
Alright. Now we go into bans. Spence, start us off.
Consulate.
Consulate out. Jose.
Bank.
Bank is out. Spence.
Skyscraper.
Sky is out. Jose.
Get rid of Chalet.
Chalet is gone.
Theme.
Spence.
Theme park.
Theme park is gone. Jose.
Villa. Get that out.
Villa's out.
Outback.
Oh
Outback
yeah,
is
fuck
out.
Outback. You know, yeah, shake hands on that. Since. Get
Jose.
steakhouse out of here. Oh shit. What's left? I know it's
There is Border, Coastline, Canal, and Night Haven left.
Night Heaven.
Night Haven ban?
Yeah.
So
Spence.
Border, coastline, and canal left, huh?
Those are the 3 that are left.
I'm gonna ban coastline.
Coastline's out. Jose, you're on final ban. Which map would you like to ban between Border and Canal?
Border or Canal? Border.
K
Playing-
Anal has
playing
made it
Kano.
as the
No.
decider map.
Killer. I legit asked my team, I'm like, what 4 maps would you want
Spence,
to
do you
pick
want
out
to
of
attack?
the last?
Do you want to start attack or defense on?
Defense. I was
Alright.
like, what 4 maps do I want to, like, would you guys want to play after
Yeah.
all the bans? And the last 4 maps were the 4 maps left.
All right. So I have
Yeah,
first
bro.
map is Clubhouse with Spence starting attack and Jose starting defense. Second map is Cafe with Jose starting attack and Spence starting defense.
Oh,
And
God.
third map Decider is Canal with Jose starting attack
I'm
and
reading
Spence
this
starting
fucking
defense.
dude like a book.
Yeah, this
Are
guy
we all
needs to
set?
calm the fuck down. No.
That will be the first bash of 2024, friends.
Oh my
Thank you
God,
for
dude.
a successful map
Good
pick.
luck.
Good luck to the captains. Would you
And-
like to say
Yeah.
any words to each other
Yeah,
before
you know what? I'm
send
not
you off?
shaking your hand anymore. Fuck you.
I just told you good luck, motherfucker.
Don't take a shot. Get out of here.
Thank you,
Good luck,
You know
Captain.
what?
Captains.
Hey,
Yeah,
killer,
what's up?
killer,
Yeah, what?
sucks.
Yo, Spencer, guess what?
Can you take him out of here?
He's gone. I'm getting you out of here, Jose. Bye.
So, fun fact: they have
Wow.
added multi-spectator to the spectating system. There's 4 slots down here.
They have? Jesus. Do I have to move around?
Probably. It probably won't follow my view, so I think we keep it working how we do currently. But fun thing.
Fun little thing there.
They do have.
I mean, if it follows
multi-spectator
your
now.
view, that would be easy.
That would be, but I don't think it will. I think it'll literally just let you have your own spectator controls.
Yeah, that'll be yes. There's no way I
Yeah.
could cast and fucking.
No. That's why I think
Do
we
it.
keep it the way that we do currently. But all right, let's. I'm just sending Killer an invite and Spencer an invite, and they can get their own teams in here. I'm not dealing with it. It's not happening.
Getting the maps typed out in this chat so Spence can have it. Oh, let's see if this one goes to
Looking maps.
map 3. Just end in an hour.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Wouldn't it be really fun if right before I start the match I just hit the shuffle button?
What an ass. What an ass thing to do.
Wouldn't it be so fun? Big surprise, the Spice guy is not in the fucking lobby yet. Neither is this Brock guy. Ryan just asked, why don't you join as spectator? I just said, you clearly don't know how spectator works.
It's kind of scary when the guy that actually works for the FBI goes, "I know where you live." It does send a chill down my spine here.
It does. He's going to smash your team, and then he's going to drive to your house tonight and take you out to a nice dinner. At least he's taking him out to a nice dinner after, he kills
Yeah,
him in
yeah,
Rash.
it was wholesome, but like
Yeah.
at the start of it was
It's like,
sinister. I was like sitting there going, "Wait a second, he works for the FBI. This is real. This is a real threat.
Wait a minute.
He could pull my address."
Little Spice has joined the Discord. However, he doesn't seem...
There's 2 people who don't seem to be able to get on this team.
Oh, good. The first spammer in my chat. Get banned. Idiot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I call them losers, dude. We don't know if they're losers yet. They could be winners.
Look, no one would have known about that. Or I guess the 2 of them wouldn't have known about that if you hadn't said anything.
I had to say something. I'm a man for the people.
I mean,
Travis.
look, they are losers if they're not in here by 8. They just don't get to play, you know?
What? Hey, wait a second.
The game starts at 8.
No, dude, I'm not sitting there in a 3v5. There ain't no way.
So what you're
This is
saying
very
is someone we could be sitting here all night if someone just decides not to show up. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm very interested to see how this is going to go.
It should be very interesting. I think
Because most of these players have been off of Siege for a while.
for a while, yeah, due to a massive cheating issue.
Well, that and
people are just
the
not
like
playing
2
Siege.
weeks that you just couldn't play the game because of connection issues and
Yeah, that didn't help either.
no.
It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Also, Toblerone on the table.
Toblerone is on the table. Can't wait to see how
It's just the hard breaches nightmare
and
situation.
Ace got nerfed and
Oh, did that patch go through?
Oh yeah, that patch is out. The
That patch is
G36
out.
got
That's how much
nerfed.
I haven't been paying attention to this game.
G36 got nerfed. Ace got nerfed.
Is the shields out?
No, I don't think the shields are out.
They're still in tester? Okay.
Don't believe they're out yet, but the SMG 11 nerf, the G36 nerf, that came out.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, the SMG 11 lost a whole 3 damage.
That's tough. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really stop it from being a headshot god, which is what you need to do.
That's
with
what I
SMG
told
11, but-
Kason. I was like, what are you complaining about? Just hit the headshot and you win.
But you will feel it when you body someone. Tell Spence he gets a freestyle point for having his whole team here on time. Kason wants to be a little spice so badly. Can they not shuffle their teams?
You know, that would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Kason,
Hey,
go to the
Mr.
correct side.
Kason, could you please get over to the correct side of the lobby? See, this is why
Okay.
you should have been on the correct side of the lobby. All right, you got 30
These are
seconds
correct
and I'm
teams,
starting
right?
it. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
And swap that over.
Brother.
Should be live there. Huh, everyone has toggled their ready status. Amazing. Let's go. I don't even have to give them a 30
And we're in.
seconds, 'cause-
First batch of 2024 starting on Clubhouse. Team Jungle Juice versus Femboy Thighs. Who will be the winner? Who will be the loser? Well, yet to find out. I just hope it goes to a third map.
No, I think a Viper ban here would be really good for Clubhouse.
If you talk about Valorant right now, I will leave.
Fine.
I
Fine.
refuse. I hate that game. It's a dog shit ass game. Monty
Monty.
ban right off
I-
the start from
I
Team
kinda
Jungle Juice.
expected
That's
that.
the
Kinda.
influence of our wet boy Palmer. He hates Monty. Jackal ban. All right, so we're just going for default bans that are very boring so far.
I mean,
Jackal ban on Clubhouse? Do you really need Jackal banned on Clubhouse? It's very easy to find the people with the drone, and then they get cut off.
oh, the
And Pulse is gone.
ban.
That's a good ban for Clubhouse. He is strong on this
He's
map,
extremely
to say the
strong.
least. There's also a ban against Palmer. Palmer seems to be a focal point right now,
A little upset about it.
as the only other person in this lobby that plays Pulse. He's the only one. The only other Pulse player is currently casting. And Orcs is gone off the table. An interesting ban. I wonder if they're double targeting Jose and Spice,
I was gonna say, I
who
feel
like to play
I
that.
feel like that Oryx
op.
might have been gone towards Spice a little bit, but
I did notice they did not ban the Amaru,
that's
so I'm
true.
wondering if they're trying to bait Spice into
I mean,
the Amaru play.
Kason and Muffin
during their attack
are
round.
on the enemy team. They know he's gonna try for it if it's open. They're pretty sure he's gonna try for it if it's open. So
And there he is,
I
the
feel like-
Maverick on the table.
I feel
Why?
like that is a case of trying to bait him into it.
Because Tolbarone exists. But he is
Toby.
not even picked at the current moment.
Is that John?
Oh my god!
John.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
I think
they
we're
can.
seeing.
Have they changed?
Oh, we're downstairs first. First point. Downstairs right away. Downstairs and
not-
without any EMPs. We do
Alright.
have a Maverick on the board. All right, Ryan looking shaky with his
Ooh.
first shots right from the beginning.
Also, fun fact, they have changed the observer cam controls a little bit, so bear with me. Not too bad. I think it's just they
Oh, still,
flipped 2 buttons.
he's
but-
shaking. He knows it. He knows his shots are tough right now. Oh, he finally got one. There we are. Rook on the board.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Dex is on the floors. I do notice that they have brought. Oh, they have brought AMPs in Dokaibi. All right, right off the board, here comes Harris, probably looking to get into the map quickly and punish someone off out in Rome. I don't believe he will find too much. One on main stairs, so beginning will fight, and Ryan will go down immediately. That's the early pick that they were looking for to open up the map for them. Now they're gonna be pushing through, probably be getting a little more drone. No drone work, just blocking off the area. I believe they won't have to worry too much because I think all 4 are down below now. I would say yes, all 4 are down below, with Jose holding on to generators very hard. Seems to be working their way. A soft kitchen hatch. Interesting choice right there with no contestation there. A little bit of spray from the kid hoping to find someone off guard, and Palmer's trying to put a few shots there. Stuck behind the boxes currently. He should be stuck there for a bit. Jose's going to have to hold on to his territory rough, very aggressively if Palmer's going to live where he is. Kaysen ringing out, and the kid has been found, but he can be picked up as he is Rook. Flores drone's going out, trying to get some work done. I believe Dirt is reinforced at this point. Specs looking for an angle into generator at this point. He might find something. Nope, doesn't find anything. Kid is able to get himself back onto his feet. A little bit of health, but still able to shoot his gun is the big part. Still not any bodies found for the attacking side. Defense seems to just be holding out. They do have to work their way through, but they're making great time opening hatches at this point. Legion's getting pressured, and I'm shocked that he's not dead. Working his way there. And there goes the opening into Dirt. Looks like Flores is going to keep sending material down that way. Kaysen finding a bit of damage from the Legion darts, backing off his attack. Currently, the attack has stalled out pretty hard.
Proceeding away of one at bottom main.
There has to be some kind of comms coming from Ryan at this point. Hatch still being controlled, but nothing else happening. The Nomad dart will go off, and it's a waste. Buffin will be notified that someone is going for her angle, so she'll step away from it, but she has now relinquished ground. The Flourish drone will open up the dirt tunnel, and Dex will push forward through it, probably into a gunfight at this point. Jose keeps dancing around Kaysen at this point, running about, and shocked he hasn't been punished for it. Dirt is being looked at by Palmer, and Dex is sitting there, aware of the shots coming his direction, but not willing to take the fight yet. Hatch is still being, they're just looking for a pick from the defense, but their time is burning. They're going to have to shove in hard here at this point. It's going to have to be an engage at the last second to try to get plant down. Dirt, I believe, has the kit. Dirt's going to push out. Spence will find one. Spence will find two out into two huge picks, but two picks returned the other way. The shots will come through, and Spice will also be dropped. It is now the kid on 1 health versus 3. Darts are coming out, and he is found by Spence, who came in with, I mean, honestly, the linchpin for that entire engagement right there.
He found a really good opportunity to move in behind the rest of his team, kind of causing that chaos, and he was able to kind of clutch that out for his team. They did have the plant going down, but it was covered away from where Brock could see. So although it took a little while to get to that point, I think the execution was done very well, and Spencer capitalized on that chaos.
He capitalized very strongly by sitting in dirt silently and waiting for the chance to step through, considering all guns were focused on main and generator. The trash talk is heavy tonight.
Of course, I mean,
as
we
we'd
got-
expect from Harris and Spencer being on the same team.
I don't like this. They changed this.
And they've gone to an upstairs hold, the classic cash hold. They
There we go.
have elected to bring the Tolbarone, as he is the off that says, hey, guess what you're not getting? This wall.
This wall.
But the Maverick will help with that. To be honest, they won't be able to stop them as long as the Maverick is available.
I'd like to point out we have John back on the board again.
John is back out here.
John was swapped out for Nomad, but John has returned.
It's Muffin on John, which concerns me. Let's see if she nades her own teammate.
Well, remember she can't cook the nades anymore, so it's a little harder.
I don't know, man.
All right,
As
let's
someone
watch.
who
Let's
has died
watch
to her
John
multiple
in
times,
action.
I would say she's quite practiced at nading her teammates.
Oh, here goes our
And or
first.
TK.
Wait,
Right, garage wall is the
Garage
first
wall,
thing to
nice.
open right away. That's always a good idea to do.
Yeah.
It cuts off a bit of movement at the vents. Maverick is looking at that wall at this point, trying to see if he's going to open up the line, I believe, on the bottom. He's going to go ahead and do the tick damage for it as well. He's a little bit wild for that one. He could just lay down and do this line. He's not going to do a bottom line. He's actually going to elect to do, and the damage goes out, I believe, and Jose, it gets taken off the
that
board.
is the Toblerone gone.
And the kid is also removed as well. What is going on? Muffin finding a bit of damage back, but not going to... And there goes
John!
Palmer, dropped right now on the top of the rafters. I believe he will not be picked up. Spice looking for a backstab, and Ryan covering the ankle. That's the two last players unavailable for the site at all. Ryan backing away, going all the way around, going to step back into cache location. Rafters are completely held by the offense at this point. I believe breach is open as well. It's looking a bit tough here. They're controlling from red and cache, and that's it. Smokes are going to go out, probably going to force some movement from the defense unless they just decide to hold on. Looks like they have some kind of cam support at this point. I assume a bulletproof sitting around. It's looking a bit tight. A whole minute 26 to work with for the attack, and Ryan is now rotating around again, trying to look for anything from the window pick. Spice is trying to hold on to the breach at this point, trying to listen for the sound of a bolt. And they're going to go through. Surprised that bottom bit's not open at this point. Plant is going to begin to go down, and Spice will find one. Ryan elsewhere has to find something here because the plant is going down. The plant goes down for free. The C4 goes out way too late. Won't find anything because it's on the wrong side of the shelves. Kaysen will pick up Spice right there, and Ryan will find one, but now he has to find two, and they're both positioned for post-plant. Outside breach and outside window. It is over. Spence will clean it up for his team right there.
Just a pretty clean dismantling there, especially with the Toblerone gone immediately, just from that kind of foothole angle that I know that they're a fan of making because I've played with them before and seen it happen. I've actually been the buck in that situation. You get just basically a free kill if
Well, that's
anyone's
exactly
inside of
what
that
you do
hallway.
as Maverick. Is
Yeah.
you open up with someone on rappel on the side, and it's a free kill or forces them completely off the wall. I'm shocked that they even tried to challenge that. Surprised Jose tried to challenge that with the DMR as well, losing his life way early. Don't know where the kid got picked out, but a little bit tough to have them both gone almost immediately.
I feel like he
And no answer
must have
back.
been towards rafters. I don't think, because the attacking side was on garage, and then they were picking on like cache. I don't think there was anyone else. So I think it had
I'm starting to get a little
rafters.
concerned for the defense. You know, I thought
I mean,
it'd
sure,
be a
but
tough
it's
matchup
also,
for the other team just
it's
because
2
their
rounds
guns
in.
are strong on Jungle Juice.
They
To
are,
be
but
honest, they're
they
just not awake.
I was gonna say it might just take them a couple rounds to wake up. We've seen it swing opposite ways before, so I'm not terribly worried about it. And like I said, like we talked about, it is also the first match, and we hope to see it go to 3. So who knows? They might be a little more awake moving into the second one, even if this one ends early. But we do have the Fenrir coming out from Spice this time. We've got a little bit of a shake-up on the operator lineup. Fenrir and Warden this time are the main changes. Basement site. Fenrir, I will say,
They're telling the
makes,
kid to stop thinking and just go shoot.
Fenrir makes this basement take a little harder, especially if you don't have anything to clear those out easily. They do have a Ying on the board for the attack this time and a Ram, so they might be looking to do like a really quick take here, and it looks like Ying's already
They are
trying to
pushing
get into
through dirt early here, I believe. They're looking to
Palmer
force out. They, of course, is that Palmer or is that the kid
That's
over in
Palmer.
dirt? It's Palmer, okay. The
Maybe
kid's
barricaded.
looking for a pick right out the window at this current moment. He has the window open. I don't know if they know about it. So they seem to be somewhat unaware of it.
Nope.
No, Dex is aware he is looking for the pick through it at this point. The kid was smart to back off after opening it, but he might return to try to get another pinch. Shots are going through, and they're aware of someone upstairs, and he finds one right through the spray right there. Opening pick onto Harris. That's the Ram off the board. All that soft breach gone, so the floors will stay intact for the... Actually, the floors will mostly stay intact. There's only breaches at this point. Ying makes noise over in dirt, so they're aware, and the shots will ring out. Kaysen finds damage at this point with someone at bar. I believe the kid is still on the prowl looking for picks, trying to find someone else. He's gonna do his job and just waste time and find bodies. That's all he's gonna do. The rings are going out, and it looks like they're trying to pinch out the kid, working their way through, who's working in bar. This gives time for the defense to just hold on. Muffin's still looking for a pick. The kid finding another body upstairs is going to put his team into a great spot, and he's finally going to go down, but the time wasted and the bodies found is tough to see. That is now, so now they're going for a dirt push. Palmer finds another pick with the C4 through the floor. It is down to 2 left and not much ground taken. I don't even believe they have hatches open. They do not. Dex has elected to take the kid through dirt at this point, trying to find something. They're aware of him in dirt, and they're probably looking at main at this point, as they know those are the 2 only entries that this team has. Flores drone's going out to try to clear some utility, maybe get some information, but I don't think he's going to do much. Barbed wire is already destroyed. Yin Candela's going out, Warden off the field, so it's going to work, but Fenrir Gadget's going to give her away, and she's going to go down. Stacks will be able to knock one at this point, but he is still stuck in dirt against a Fenrir and an Ella dart on the wall. Ella will get picked up for free here, and he tries to look for anything to find. They know where he is, they know where he's located, and he's in a tough spot. I'm sorry, but I think this is GG's for Jungle Juice. First point on the board, I'm going to call it now.
I think you're right. It's just a little too much for him to have to fight through, especially on this small time limit.
10 seconds to go.
Crossfire set up.
You'll walk through, the Fenrir Gadget go off, you'll find one on Ryan, and that's it. It's over. They'll clean it up. Palmer will take the shots that need him happen to kill him.
Nice little pick there just to find Ryan through the Fenrir blinds, but ultimately, like we said, just kind of a losing situation for him, even if he is able to get 1 or 2.
To be fair, the only person he found was Ryan, who was 1 health at the time, down to any bullet.
I wasn't saying that it was,
yeah, I'm saying more
kill,
poor Dex. All he had was that. It looks like Jungle Juice has woken up a little bit. At least the kid doing a lot of work that round to make sure that his team has a roamer that does something. As long as they have a roamer that does something, they're gonna do well.
The defense is alive.
We are now going to bedroom gym.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
They have elected to bring the castle. Yes, good. Oh,
Castle Tolbarone Bandit. It's gonna be tough to get that wall. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Castle's going down on bedroom window, construction window. I'm assuming they'll probably be holding cash rooms as well. I think that's part of what makes this defense strategy really good, is just being able to extend this far and cover this much of the map at a single time.
They have elected to get rid of the Mavericks, so possibly they're not even going to worry about wall, considering they're bringing no hard breach.
That's true. They may just be trying to attack it, I guess, just from hatches and pushing through construction. Maybe just lodging a construction,
maybe a construction push, open up windows, try to get the cross angles.
Yeah, I mean they've got sludge, which will get rid of those castle barricades on the windows really easily.
And to be fair, it's a half decent choice against a Tolbarone, because Tolbarone just makes it quite nearly impossible. And I'm not sure if they know, if Paris knows how to Maverick that wall well, especially with repel support. They are extending all the way to cash though, which is something we've seen the kid like to do before, but it's not the kid doing it. They're going to extend it to cash, which is going to make their plan to push a little bit tougher if they are trying to get through the wall, through cash at this point. A little bit of stress over at cash, and Muffin will open up the castle barricade. Shots will ring out a cash window, or a security window, to see if they can start putting some phantom pressure that way.
Just almost falling off the map there. Don't know if you caught that.
Yes. Interesting choice to bring the IQ too. I wonder if that's in to try to deal with these Fenrirs. Yeah, I agree with you there, 100%. It looks like the wall. I don't know why they're even stacked up on Jacuzzi. The hatch on Logi has been opened. Drones are starting to get killed out, but they still have quite a few drones available to them, getting the information. Dex starting to work his way up main stairs, see if he can put a little pressure, but that barbed wire is going to give him away. He's going to have to choose his chooses choice, and someone is off the roof. Kaysen, off the roof, on the ground. He will get picked up by Dex, luckily for him, but he will come into this fight low health with no
Shouldn't do that.
gunfight taken yet. Three low health for the other team.
I'll do it after the round is over. I want to taunt him, but I'll do it after the round so the defense doesn't know.
And there goes the first pick. Jose finding the Thatcher off the board. Not too detrimental, but Spence has been a strong player for his team. Someone did manage to drop wide shots, but Spice will find them. Case of low health, just not able to fight that. Notifications going off that main stairs that there is a pressure over there. The gadget was found out, but it should have been found out earlier from IQ. Muffin and Dex working their way up main, but their team's very aware, especially with this pressure. And there comes the backstab from the kid. Muffin will find one, and the kid will wait patiently. They are able to get to the top of the stairs, I believe, but that's about all they can step up to. Kid working his way up the top. Not sure if they know about him. Seems to be unaware. Muffin goes down, and the kid finds a free one onto the stairs, closing it out. Jose finds one almost at the same time elsewhere.
Got some people in
Thank
the
God
chat.
he wasn't looking at you, kid, because that banister would have eaten every one of those early shots.
We got some people in the chat cheering for Femboy thighs. Doesn't seem like Jungle Juice has any fans currently.
Dang, I mean, there's just
I
out
take
on the
that
internet.
back. I think Jolts was up there. I just don't think he's mentioned Jungle Juice yet. But I know he's cheering for his friend Palmer.
Palmer's on Jungle Juice.
I know, that's what I said. Jungle Juice does have Jolts.
We have. All right, Jolts, the one supporter of Jungle Juice. Glad to see you here.
At least I'm assuming he's supporting Jungle Juice. I really don't know. He hasn't said anything. I hate
And
this.
we're back to the cash site. Last time this was a decisive victory for the attack. Honestly, just a masterclass at why you should be careful when the Mavericks on the board. To be honest.
I have to address, we had someone in the chat ask why QE spam on someone who isn't looking. I believe that was the kid. Welcome to the kid.
He's young. He's on the Adderall. He needs to do something with his fingers at all constant moments.
Such as
That's
now
why.
when he's shooting Spice just for fun.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
I wonder if they'll get away with it again.
I find it interesting. We have two committed to Rafters at this point. They seem to really want to hold on to Rafters.
I think they
With the
had two
Azami, you
last
really
time.
only need the one, but I guess, and someone below Garage right now. Ryan's gonna try to do the roam thing, try to work his way. Someone did step outside for half a moment to give some pressure. Cat, the security window already open. Pressure's already coming in. The Maverick's gonna do his work, but with no repel support here, this could be a little bit tough to deal with. The floors will actually get rid of the bandit batteries. That's a good thing, because I mean, it just doesn't matter if Toblerone's on the board if the bandit batteries aren't active. The shots will break through, but this was and they will actually find the kid. Not much damage found out. He looked at Dex. Dex almost baited that for the Buck to find that kill. And shots are come ringing out again. Kaysen finds Spice, but Jose finds the pick after. And Jose evens off the board right at that moment. Maverick doing his work on the wall, but at this point, I mean, we stalled out the attack a bit here, and it's down to a 3v with 3.
Ashley's prepped
Muffin
for
looking
this
to open up
tape.
construction at this point, but I'm not sure if they'll find much success in that direction. 'Cause they are rotating all the way around to see if they can find. Yep, to see if they can find anything. Last one over here is Spence. I believe he doesn't have entry from this yet. Oh, he can make entry. It's soft. The Maverick did his job at this point. But he's not going to find too much from this rappel. Also, a very dangerous rappel. This is a pretty easy pre-fire. And the
Oh,
knife
no.
kill! Jose disrespecting people constantly. Harris is found by the knife. and types L into chat. Muffin almost finds one on top red stairs, but she will step away freely. No one knows. I don't believe no one knows she's there in construction currently. She could go for a backstep here and try to even out the player count, maybe take some ground. She notices one on top, but Jose elsewhere is still doing the work that he wanted to, and Jose's probably going to notice her at this point. Nope, doesn't even look towards Cash, and he gets found out. Muffin will find one. Muffin almost finds a free one onto Ryan, but Ryan will finally close out the round.
Jungle Juice taking another.
Jungle Juice seems to have woken up and seems to be pushing for a 4-2 scoreline here at the half, which is a good place to be in considering it's Clubhouse.
A very interesting message here from Ty in our chat. He stated that Jungle Juice is washed like Greg.
Sorry, is that
Mr. Black Trout himself? Yes.
Black Trout himself, who doesn't even have the game downloaded, who can't even speak about the fucking game? You want to open your whore mouth to me and talk to me like that? Okay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
We'll see
Alright,
about
we're
this.
going down into basement. We've got Spice again on the Fenrir, which did seem to cause a little bit of an issue for the attack. Attack is again looking like they're gonna wait. Alright, Spencer opting to bring, not Spencer, my bad. Harris opting to bring the Buck instead of the Ram this time. Spencer locked on the Hibana like normal.
Thatcher finally on the board during this attack. It's interesting that I haven't seen much EMP use for this site. Now we are seeing it. It looks like they want to make sure they get the hatches open because they realize how much a pain this site is when the hatches are still closed.
5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Finner being brought back to this site along with the Ella. A lot of notification as to what's going on here.
The attack should not
The
be able to
attackers step
enter
out.
anywhere without the defense knowing about it right now. They've got a Legion, they've got an Ella, they've got a Fenrir. The attack should not be able to get anywhere near site without defense knowing where they're coming from.
They're gonna have to ring every single doorbell available to them. And the mute on top of it to counter Flora's drones, clearing out that utility. I mean,
This is
this is
an
a
answer that I like
great-
to see.
This is a great job from the confidently trying to enter the map. I don't know if they are aware of a roamer currently happening.
Looks like
And
they
now
found
they
him
are.
out.
They looks like they found the kid, able to punish him before he does the work that he would like to do. Kaysen does take a bit of damage for it, but honestly, he cleared the roamer. That's a big deal. Kaid off the board, not too bad at the current moment. His darts are out. C4 being lost is a little bit tough.
Did Kaysen
It looks
see
like
him? It
Ryan
don't
might
look
find
like he
one
did.
here who is on drone.
Oh,
He will
little
find him a
shaky.
lot of shaky shots, but he gets the kill. That's Kaysen taken off the board, a return frag in the direction. They know which way he's going, but I believe he is going to disappear downstairs and slow it down some more. Nomad off the board, and I don't believe she got many of
Looks
her
like
darts
he's
off,
actually
which
opting
means
to head upstairs.
he did not drop off. He's headed upstairs at the current moment to try to do some more damage. Waste time. He's phantom pressure right now, even though he's far away. They know where he is
No.
now off that Nomad dart, but he can, again, he has options. There's no one to follow up that dart. Hatches will begin to be opened, and they will notice the deployable there. The shots, someone still holding the position in dirt pretty well. Ryan still hanging out, could get a good backstab or get back to point. Unsure what he's going to try to do at this point. Floor starting to get opened up by Harris, though, to be honest, not many angles here. Spence will get noticed off of that Ella dart, and he might get pinched Barside. Barside will notice him first, and he is dead. Dexit cleans up the roamer and gives his team a little bit of breathing room at this moment. Not a lot of groundwork done on the ceiling. Hatches, another hatch will get opened up. That'll be the two hatches. Palmer taking damage. Unsure where that's from. They know Moto's open at this point. Harris can engage, but that's a drop that could lead to death. They're aware of some kind of gadgetry over there. Probably a Fenrir. And the jukebox is still up. Muffin goes down and is found killed out by Palmer. Harris will get dropped into Moto into a death pit basically, and that leaves a 2v3. And it makes that a 1v3. Spice seems to want to be like, hey man, 4-2. And nope, Spence is going to answer back, but will eventually be found out by a shotgun and generator. One of the most dangerous things that you can find. Tight quarters and a shotgun. It's just not fun to deal with, especially when you're blind.
A little more
there
even
goes
of a
Team Jungle
distribution
Juice.
on Jungle Juice than we have on Femboy Thighs. It does look like Femboy Thighs, some of their members need to wake up a little more.
Well, we do see that there are a couple people on Femboy Thighs who seem to shine a little bit more on defense, as they like to play
That's
a
true.
more lurk play. Looking at you, Harris, the lurking shadow in the corner, as I like to put it.
I cannot wait to see if we see the Little Spice special.
I wondering if they're even going to allow it, or
I
if he
hope
knows.
Attackers
I
need to
don't think
locate and defuse
Dr.
bombs.
Sergeant Captain Spice is gonna allow them to brain play him into beating them a free kill. I mean,
Also,
perfectly honest.
Mr. Blacktrout told you that he has more shinies in Pal World than you, and so you can't talk to him.
Dude, I don't know why this guy's talking to me. I don't know why he's talking to me. Like we're friends or something, man.
Bomb located by attackers.
Pretty standard defensive setup here that we see. We've got a double castle barricade on Gem just to help protect against that wall so that they can trick it. We got another one going on construction. Looks like they might be leaving the bedroom window soft. Never mind.
Nope, here
He's
comes
going for
the-
the fourth one. So nothing committed
It's
over
just gonna
towards
be a classic
construction
hold.
side outside of just the reinforcement here, and it doesn't look like anyone's going to be playing it unless Dexit's going currently right now. But it looks like he's just through a proxy alarm. And yeah, I don't think he's going to be playing for it there. Where's Mr. Harris?
Harris is going to try to get a backstab into Jacuzzi is what he's going to
Yeah.
do. When they start opening it up, he's going to make a punch hole, and he's going to try to see if he can find a pick, especially on rappel. It's a good choice to
It
do.
is.
Back in the day, you used to be able to do that with bullet holes, and it was horrendous to deal with.
Oh, I remember.
Palmer opening up the windows, and the drones are information is gonna go out. They are aware of someone holding in cash. Harris has elected to choose to go up main stairs at this point instead of trying to get that early pick. Looks like a lot of pressure happening into cash security. Even the we're gonna commit a Selma to a soft wall. An interesting choice, but you know, I mean, who can blame them considering Toblerone's on the board, which means half those Selmas won't even get to be used. Kaysen finding early damage and a free pick from the kid onto Dex, who was not aware of the shots happening to his left apparently. That's going to be the opening pick, and now Kaysen is holding on to construction by himself. Drones will go out. Looks like they are getting the information to see if they can push through. Probably someone's going to open up that wall right there. Kid's worried about the flank, which is a good choice. Kaysen getting stuck out right now in a rat position. Hopefully he doesn't get noticed. If he doesn't get noticed, he can get a free pick here. He will see the head of one and allow them to pass, but that's not good. And there goes the notice. He missed the chance for the headshot, and he gets cleaned up by Ryan, who follows in. Now construction has been completely taken by the attack. No real roam coming their way, and I assume they have flank watch at this current moment. We have Selma's going through, opening up more. Muffin's able to find a response onto Ryan, not sure where that was from. And there goes the pick. They have control of Jim as well. They've got a flurry of kills. Spence deciding to open up a barricade in someone's face. Muffin missing shots, putting them all into the wall, and she will get found out. The attack looked very strong there.
The trash talk is strong with these two teams here.
I mean, odd choice from Spence to...
Yeah. I mean,
He has a C4 in pocket, does he realize?
he may not have thought about it, I suppose. I do think that would have been a better play, because the other option is he's trapped in bathroom where he runs to main stairs to peek the same angle that two of his teammates are already on. So I understand that he
Anything would have been
wants to
better
open
than getting
that
stuck in
garage, or-
animation.
Yeah, I know
And a
he
very
wants to
loud
open that
animation
up.
too.
I'm surprised Palmer didn't react a little faster just from the initial like crowbar hitting.
Protect your bombs
I
from
think
being
Palmer was giving him a
destroyed by
chance, you know?
Like
Like one of those showdowns at noon, you know?
maybe so. Yeah,
Draw.
We see the
They
basement
go
defense coming out
downstairs,
this
basement defense. Kaid on the board, of course. A Malusi being brought.
time.
so
Harris
this-
with his classic Valk.
We do have Valk, and Valk is a good option, to be honest, to get the cam information. You get one in dirt, usually people don't find it. We have, oh, Spice wasn't going for the classic line play. He actually elected for the Nomad instead. We have the only hard breacher is Palmer on the Hibana, and we have lost the EMPs. We're now looking at no EMPs versus a Kaid on hatches. Not sure what their plan is with the IQ, considering she won't have an angle to clear those darts. Kid stepping out, looking for an early pressure. There's someone roamed all the way in garage. Just now realized. The Kid will work his way down main steps probably pretty quickly to see if he can find someone. And that's Harris, the lurker, hiding away, and he finds a free one because he's able to come down main for free. He does get dropped by Capcans and a Malusi, but the damage honestly is done. And he still needs to find out. They're not sure if he's down, but he will get confirmed in a moment here. Kason will probably find him. Yep, he's going to get confirmed. But damage is done, and that's who? That's the Mozzie off the board right away. C4 lost. Honestly, I take it the trade.
Little unfortunate there for Dexit. Just got caught off guard without any, I suppose, audio.
Not sure
just hearing it.
What Spice is doing here.
He's cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I believe you can get around that dart.
Probably.
And shoot it. The Kid, of course, complains about Capcan. We love to see it. We know he's gonna happen. He hates Capcan. Why?
If he has eyes, you can counter Capcan, but you know, sometimes it's really difficult to look at things.
And Harris gets the backstab that he wanted the whole time. He will find one, and he will decide to go back upstairs, causing more pressure for the other team. Spice is going to take a little bit of damage, probably through the floor at this point. And Palmer is going to be looking to get that hatch. Jose finding some damage as well. Honestly, the defense seems to be entrenched, and Harris is still not being dealt with, who I believe still is roaming. Yep, trying to go down main stairs. This is where we're going to see the Nomad dart probably come into play. If it does bounce him, there should be time for them to find him, I believe. Though I'm not sure if it's going to bounce him in time.
Yeah.
No one is in place to do it. Palmer trying to get a dart off the board. If he stands up, I believe
if he stands up, he can shoot it.
It's either he can shoot it or he gets bounced, one of the two. But honestly, at this point, there's no real answer to him. He's just gonna sit here for almost free. He should be able to hear the Nomad dart, and he sees it
if he looks for it
right now. Though he won't. He's just gonna step closer and get ready for the bounce. And if the bounce happens at this moment, he's dead. The drone will notice him. He will throw out C4 and won't find anything with that. And he'll be forced back upstairs. Again, he is a problem that hasn't been dealt with. They seem to just continue to want to attack the site without dealing with the roamer, who can just freely backstab them. Notice how much ground he's able to get with that Nomad dart too, as well. Flash is going out into the back of generator. Bad flash will cause Spice to back up. Kason will find Jose for free. And there goes down right there on suspense, but it's not going to be enough. And Harris closes it out for his team.
Hey, when you know you're going to lose that, gotta pat the KD. I understand it completely. Gotta get that kill before you die.
It was just odd to see no response to Harris being still up top.
I feel like all it would have taken is just a good 20-30 seconds of everyone redirecting upstairs just to clear him out. And then you've got free reign at that point. Like everyone else was downstairs. You've got a Nomad to lock them downstairs.
Harris was able to backstab them almost twice and waste a lot of time, even though they were trying to get sight, so they couldn't do any of the site work that they wanted to do.
Also, the lack of EMPs was a decision.
Yeah. An odd one for sure. But we'll let bygones be bygones. We are headed to the cache site.
Will we see the Spice special?
Currently, he is not on the board. He is actually playing Thatcher right now.
Looks like he might be playing a little more for his team this time instead of just trying to get those solo frags. And it also, like we said, it's probably just because he knows Case Internationally are on the enemy team. Spencer as well. They all know that he likes to do that. So even if they don't, even if they don't specifically set anything for it, they know he likes to do it and they can be prepared for it.
We are seeing triple hard breach brought to this site.
That's true.
Triple hard breach. This is
now,
this is
one of them
what
is the Kid. Will he use the
inspired.
gadget? We don't know. But
Unsure if he's just playing for the gun or the gadget. I believe he is running to the wall. All he really has to do is draw a line, and that's it. At that point, it is impossible for the bandit to continue trying to trick, and he's gonna do it. He will do the way I like to do, which is just simply lay down, and the shots will ring out, finding damage onto Dex, but won't find the kill, but will do enough that they're not going to be able to do anything against that. You can Toblerone freeze that all you want, but at the end of the day, it will eventually open. Ryan will open up the floor as
No,
well,
he
I
won't.
believe, though.
Toblerone.
I don't know if it... The Toblerone's got it stuck. Got it.
Attackers have located a bomb.
They answered the Toblerone problem very quickly, and
there
it goes. Spence on the ground from Jose. He will have the chance to be picked up because of the deployable shield. Ryan elsewhere downed by a frost mat. Watch your toes. Harris again down below, though they seem to be somewhat aware of someone down below. Someone missing from the site. The kid now working his way around. I'm not sure what he wants to try to do to Rafters. I know he's going to do a top red take. Now that the frost mat is cleared, he's cleared a step through. He's aware of someone in construction. He's going to wait it out. They find Harris on the roam. He gets it's a blur. Well, what's happening? I don't know what's happening anymore, but now it's a 2v4. People are just dancing around each other for no reason. I don't know what's going on. And they're trying to work in control. Now it's a 1, and they're well wherever he is, and there he goes. Jose will clean it up for his team, and the attacks will take it. I mean, pure chaos. To be perfectly honest, that round.
Absolute chaos there. From Dex vaulting over when Brock had already walked his way up the stairs. Brock's able to find, I believe it was Ashley on the bandit, unawares, despite the fact that her teammate had just died on red. I think he was just a little too fast. She wasn't expecting him to be like right there.
And then you gave the flash of the camera to Harris, who's getting gangbanged over in shells
True.
for some reason.
Just a very chaotic round. I think Brock was able just to find a perfect opening to just slip right through their defenses, especially since
I guess Ryan
since
did
Ryan
his job and
ate
cleared
the frost mat.
mat.
That's true. He cleared that frost mat really well for Brock to just slide in and start blasting.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
What a
We are
wild round
back-
right that was.
Back
And we're down to match point because of that round. Jungle Juice
True.
entering match point. Femboy Thighs hasn't been able to win a round in how many at this point?
They took one of their defensive rounds. They've taken one. It was the basement against Palmer in the last second.
I just feel like it's been very Jungle Juice sided at this current moment. But to be fair, nope, this was Spence's map pick. Spence, who was excited from the map bans that he read Jose like a book.
True.
His
We have
direct
it. We
words.
have it recorded.
Seems to have been baited by Jose to allow Clubhouse through, because Jungle Juice is currently sweeping the floor a bit. 6-3 scoreline. If it ends 7-3, that's a strong, decisive victory from Jungle Juice.
I'm pretty sure that was the scoreline for both of the previous matches. Last bash was a 7-3 scoreline, if I remember
brother.
correctly.
And Dex found out immediately from the window. Spice not being nice.
When is
And that's going to be the castle on the board. To be fair, worst gun on the team, and also his utility is out. So not the worst thing. Tough to see someone get lost that early. It's going to be put pressure on the defense to try to hold this out. And that main window is open. Nope, the response is brought in by that Nerf SMG 11. Able to wallbang and almost gets wallbang through, but he's able to get away at that moment into construction. He does find who? Jose gets picked off on the buck. A good pick to find on the defense, to be perfectly honest. Good player and a great op. Harris, again, lurking. He knows about someone that he can C4 if you like. He's probably asking for someone to get on the camp to tell him where he can C4, and he will find it.
There it is.
There it goes. Ryan obliterated and sent to heaven from below by a C4. He's probably complaining. I can promise you that much. He hates getting C4'd. Kaysen's still trying to hold on to this construction over here. I believe the window's about to go, though. And he's moved over to a position into massive bedroom. The attack has stalled a little bit. It looks like they're trying to find a pick. Actually, they are working to see if they can find Harris, who I believe is no longer roaming. He's just on main stairs laying down.
They do have a minute 20 to work with. It's not undoable. but they do have a lot of
And
ground to cover to
they
try
have
and track down
two
Harris.
drones, to be honest, but not a lot of utility elsewhere. Flashes maybe can help out, and some claymores. The drones are going to get some information into construction, saying that it's clear. He gives the okay to go ahead and push through to construction. He's searching for a pick into. So they seem to be wary about going through the door, wary about someone stuck in Logi, trying to fight them. I mean, it's two angles, to be honest. Spencer just needs to bait enough that he steps out into Kaysen's angle, and he's gonna step through. The shots will ring out, and he'll find one. Elsewhere, the kid will hang out. He won't be found right yet. I guess Kaysen doesn't want to get the kill. He's just creeping, and he'll get backstabbed right here, I believe. There goes the backstab, and Kaysen will find it. Just refuses to use that shotgun, still. And Palmer will work his way up the main stairs, hopeless a little bit here, but
Once
trying to
again,
find
in a
something.
1v4.
He
On the vault
and
through.
Muffin will clean it up for his team off the vault animation. Okay, Femboy's responding back saying, hey, it's match point, but we want to try to see if we can take some rounds and maybe push it into overtime.
Preventing the 7-3, the dreaded 7-3, against Spencer instead of for him this time.
Showing a little bit of strength and going down to Church Arsenal at this moment.
We've got the Cap Can coming back again, as well as the Mozzie. We'll see if they have a little bit better of an answer if Brock tries to do the same strat. But he has locked in a Finka this time, still enabling him to be a little aggressive, but it's not going to be exactly the same type of attack that he ran last time, I believe.
I believe he's running it to see if he can heal himself off getting hit by those Capcan traps.
That is highly likely.
We do still have the Malusi, and of course the Kaid. EMP's on the attacking side currently in Wasprew's pocket, so they will be able to get hatches open pretty easily. It's a good choice. The kid has elected to switch over to IQ. He is going to try to find the Capcan gadgets through the floor, I believe.
That and
what he's
possibly
going
the
to do.
Valk cameras if they know there's a Valk on the board.
That's
Because
true.
That's part of what ruined them last game was the C4. Or last
I
round.
can't remember, but I don't believe Not can run EMPs. Can she?
I believe they added them to her.
Alright, well, I guess maybe EMP's still on the board. Unsure right now, but it could be
grenades.
interesting. Nope, frag grenades. So, unsure how they're going to deal with Kaid darts and get hatches, to be perfectly honest, because if he just centers the dart, it's not going to be gotten. Ryan trying to find an early pick onto main stairs. They're looking for any information on these Valk cams, I believe. Any information at all on any kind of Capcan gadgets or any kind of gadgetry. Harris again in his lurk spot, just waiting away. And the Ram gadget will do what the Ram gadget does best. Eat wood. Nom nom. Loves the floor. Using a drone to peek through the holes on the floor and dying for free onto the electrified hatch. Interesting choice. And the Valk camera will get found out by the IQ. Harris, I believe, still upstairs, just patiently waiting to see a chance. I'm surprised they haven't set up drones to look for this. They are pressuring down main with the roam still. Dex will elect to hop onto photo boxes, as he probably will be free to sit there due to the hatch not being opened. Looking for any kind of pick up the main stairs, but looking really low, to be honest. Probably need to raise your reticle up a bit there, buddy. They are aware of a lot of gadgetry here. And Jose finds the first pick, taking a lot of damage from Harris. That's the roamer off the board. Came at the wrong moment. And Dex will find some damage there, aware of Moto, and he sets back into the kid's spray. G8 on the board. The kid will get answered back by Spence, who will try to respond and do some damage to the attacking side. IQ off the board and the kid off the board. Default cam still up for some reason. Finally taken out by Ryan. Ryan stepping through into Moto doorway, aware of someone out in... Oh, doesn't find him, missed opportunity. Kaysen also playing the chassis. Both chassis getting played, hatches not open, and the down happened. That's Ryan off the board. Even man count on each team, but Jose is really hurt at this point. Flash is going out, and Palmer misses his chance to find the person over in Generator. Spice slowly creeping his way, honestly not in the worst spot, looking the wrong direction, I believe. But he will get to step through for free. He will... They are aware now that he stepped through, and he's about to hit a Kafkan trap, but he avoids it. Plant going down right now, and Spice will actually find the pick before the C4 clears out the planter. I mean, wild to me that Spice was able to get to where he was.
It was just a case of timing. Kaysen looked like he was still focused on church door as he knew that Palmer was over there taking shots toward the generator, so he was turned around, not even looking. I think Spice made a bit of an audio cue by walking across the wood, but I don't think Kaysen was focused on it, because if I remember correctly, I think Palmer or Legion were shooting at the same time. So
He
I don't...
looked that direction at some point, like as if he heard something.
Briefly, but it clearly wasn't at the right timing to catch Spice. I think he had already crossed around the doorway by the time Kaysen turned around to look at him.
Either way, first match goes to Jungle Juice, winning out the first map, and a respectable 7-4 scoreline. And we are going to Cafe after a 5-minute break.
Palmer restarts his game in between them, because apparently he's got an issue right now where he starts dropping frames around his second game.
Understandable.
I believe Jungle Juice is the one that are starting defense on this one, right?
We
Or are they
have...
attacking?
They are starting attack.
Okay,
Jungle
got
Juice.
it. There we
Spencer
go.
starting defense.
All right, that's already set correctly then. So we'll go ahead and give them 5 minutes, and we'll be back.
I'm going to
with
take
the
this
next one.
moment. Be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back. Spencer is now pleading, can we win this next one? And Brock says no. Brock would like to go see his girlfriend.
Hey, she's home alone. You know how that goes. Actually, no. You wouldn't know how that goes. What am I saying?
I hate you.
Oh, man.
You are quite literally the worst.
So we're just waiting on Palmer at this point?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, game does take a little while to restart sometimes. And he also might be doing something, just grabbing like some water or something, who knows. There he is.
There he is. Excited to get into Cafe here, to be honest. Jungle Juice is awake, but Cafe is a map where a bit of strategy will go a long way, so it could be interesting to see if their top-down clear is strong enough. I worry for Femboy Thighs. I think they need to have advantage going into the half. Because I feel like trying to attack this map is going to be a bit of a difficulty if their guns are alive.
Well, that's true. It's definitely a little hard to attack it if you don't have active guns. And like you said, it is kind of that top-down clear. Harris might excel if they aren't able to clear that. If Jungle Juice isn't able to perform that top-down clear really well, I think Harris might excel because there's not a terribly high amount of places that you can rat really well on this map, but if you find them and you aren't cleared out of them, you can cause a lot of damage.
I think it'll come down to the drone game whether or not Harris is allowed to lurk. Because if they find him out on the lurk, if they're aware he's out on the lurk, it's just a simple top-down clear for Cafe, and it's fast to force it from her back or kill him.
Sure. Or just even lock him out. There's only a couple areas that they can come from.
There's not a lot of rotation between the top floor and the first floor. And there's at least 3 staircases, but they can get locked down very quickly going to the bottom floor.
Mr. Killer. All right, they are ready, so let's head in. Map 2, Cafe.
Map 2, Jungle Juice leading by 1 on the series. Can Femboy Thighs rally together and get a series point on the board, or will they fall to Jungle Juice? They seem to have woken up and say, hey, we want this series. Bands going through onto Cafe. A Yackle ban.
Boring.
Femboy Thighs. I guess really trying to help Harris on the lurk.
I guess so. Or, I mean, just trying to make sure that he's not found out as easily. I mean, Jackal is a very annoying character. I'll give him that. But
If we see a Monty, it's not. The
Ying.
Ying actually goes on this one. Not a bad option, to be
Not-
perfectly honest, as
no.
Ashley does play Ying, and she could be detrimental to the defense on the top floor.
And they weren't running. I mean, they picked Jaeger, I think, like once or twice, but they weren't really running anything to deny those Candelas. So
And they only had the Warden appear once. Valkyrie off the board as well. A good pick because she is strong on Cafe. And
a lot of
they have
areas for
been
OC4.
getting they've been getting punished by those Valkyrie camps. They don't want to have to deal with committing a whole op. And there goes the Fenrir. We knew it was going to happen. Because
He's just
Fenrir was
an op
beating the
that
shit out of
causes
Femboy
so much trouble to enter areas.
A troublesome operator indeed.
Play something else. I wonder what we'll see Spice come up with. I do know he likes to play the Solace, and
A resident doctor, unfazed by the choice to remove his tools. It seems that, a true craftsman does not blame his tools.
starting out, we've got a Bandit on Kitchen is where they're starting this time.
Starting Kitchen,
Bandit
okay.
and a
An interesting
Kaid.
choice. It seems they want to keep that freezer hatch closed.
Attackers need to
Just
locate
rocking
and
the
defuse as many
Thunderbird. I
bombs
do
as
know
they
he
can.
was asking about that, whether or not she was still decent.
Not the worst choice considering Femboy Thighs had quite a few situations where people get tickled, but not fully dead.
That's true.
So the tick damage can be negated by the Thunderbird.
And even with her reduced healing, I still think she's a good operator, and the Spear is still a really good AR. So
That's going to come down to the drones finding out that it's downstairs. So I wonder if this lineup's going to change
Looks like they
considering they were.
already
This was a
know.
lineup expecting the top floor
looks like
take.
they know,
There it goes.
because I believe Harris just or sorry, not Harris. Too. But I saw
Spice
somewhat
is
Spices.
currently downstairs. Yeah, they're rotating over to an IQ and Thatcher pick over here. Seems like they do want to take Bakery. No Toblerone on the board, which means that bake wall will be opened by those Thatcher EMPs. The kid looking to pressure early. No. And there goes the tick damage onto Spence, who seemed to try to find an engagement into bakery. Oh, he got hit over at prep. That's what happened. But the Thunderbirds will take him right back to full, so it's like as if that damage never happened. They're working their way into bakery pretty early at this point, considering they know no one is really defending it. Kaysen looking to find a long shot with that DMR. Kid already working his way through boots all the way to double door, trying to see if he can find a pick on the rotate. Good patience right there. If he can find this is a great opening pick, and it's going to force him to jostle here. See if his patience pays off. Elsewhere, bakery is taken, but Harris will work his way down Whiskey steps. I'm not sure if the kid hears him at all. No, he doesn't. Harris might get a free pick onto the kid. And Jose will find the first pick, but Harris is working his way into a tough spot. The kid unaware, and there comes the shots. The kid on the ground. They are now aware of Harris out on the roam. Should have been expecting that roam. So the picks are returned to an even man count. Spice trying to hold on to prep, but unable to. Wall hasn't been opened yet, which I find to be kind of interesting. And default cam is still up. Would like to note that.
That is wild.
I believe I saw him in the last second up in the corner on Spice's screen. EMP's going out, unsure where they're going, and Palmer will find Muffin, so that's the bandit trick off the board. There, Kaysen will find a response to it, but then Thunderbird will go. Flurry of kills happening, response back and response back, but now the attackers have ended up with the better man count. Spice holding onto a long angle, and there goes the freezer pick. Harris is the only one left upstairs and alone. Spice can plant for... The plant's gonna go down almost for free. Spice will be found by Harris up top, but it's still a 2v1. They're aware of him upstairs. Plant getting committed at this point. I heard a... Nope, never mind. Ryan looking to see if he comes Whiskey. He's getting shots out, and Ryan will actually clean up the kill.
A little shaky there from Harris, it looked like. Just pulled down a little too much. For the,
a little shaky
AR.
from Ryan as well.
Yeah.
Came out of that with 1 health in a dream. But the first round goes to the attacking side. Jungle Juice showed through a flurry of kills, and even without hunting the roam, they said, no, we can still fight into this site.
And they did. I mean, that pick from Palmer on to Ashley right there really just kind of started off, like you were saying, just a flurry of kills back and forth, and then they just kind of had sight control with the ace, and he was able to get to a spot that couldn't be denied vertical from plant.
Mm-hmm. Going upstairs this time, the favorite site on this map, I believe. They are bringing the Echo. Toby's being brought, though I am not sure why. Other than that DMR,
maybe that's all the reason it is just for the DMR, because I mean, there's not much else to deny.
If you're gonna want to bring a DMR, then simply bring a Rooney. Her gates provide more work, and you're not going to get much out of the canisters on this site, to be perfectly honest.
No.
Is Zami a good pick because she can hold on to Christmas for quite a while?
It's on Harris, the lurker.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. At least brings a C4, but I can't see any other utility being brought that would be helpful there.
Kaysen adopting the strategy that he came up with all by himself, of course.
Yeah, dude, this Kaysen literally invented this.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone else do this.
Not that he saw me running it one day and decided that he was going to adopt it, but, you know.
No, dude, why? I don't know why you're trying to copy Kaysen's style. It's kind of weird, man.
You're right. I'm just so desperate to be included.
Palmer does like to pick this off to do the window repels here. Ryan working on the
it's a good operator for it, for sure.
Especially with the Azami on the board, she has long distance reach with those impacts.
Does look like
grenades flying out, and looks like the kid's gonna try to get a fuse off into Christmas, I think. No, that's White Hall, right? That's actually Cocktail. So he's starting to open up some damage, and he has a free hole here. A little bit risky, but to be honest, if he finds the pick, he finds it. Case is still holding onto Pixel here, unremoved from it. The Echo is looking for the Sam cams at this point, trying to find them. Oh, if the kid had been a little bit more patient, I believe Echo is about to step out and kill that Sam cam.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped.
She's looking for the echo cam, and I believe she just found it.
No, it's still there.
It's still there.
It's on the floor. It's
And
not
then-
on the wall.
No, it was on the wall.
It looked like it was still. Yeah, see, it's still on the
Oh,
floor
it's
right there.
still there. Okay. Well then.
Yeah.
She now notices that there's.
Unless he shot another one after she killed the
I
first
believe
one.
he shot another one because I'm sure
That
I
might
saw
have-
one.
Well, no, because he hasn't left the roof.
Because I saw sparks when she shot the wall.
Maybe he shot another one. Maybe.
Either way, Samcam's still available there. So getting a lot of information. Echo Cam just being used to look at Freezer. So glad they have all the information they need on Freezer. And there goes the opening pick from Jose stepping in. They have control of Christmas at this point. Dex is also found out by Ryan somewhere else. And there's a response from Kaysen onto Ryan at least. The Echo or the Sam off the board, but he can still has all that cam information. Now he's free to just simply sit on them. They're holding out 2 people in Freezer and I believe 1 on Cocktail trying to hold out. And the shots will ring out. Kaysen will find another response on the Palmer, but Spice will find. And there goes the response. It's now, the last person, Harris, holding on, but Plant is down. They know where he is, I believe, and it's a 2v1. They are aware of it, and Spice will finish out the kills. It just really seems like
another chaotic round just towards the end there, right before they're starting to get played
well, their
down.
engagements are good. Is they set it up and then they simply just choose a moment, say 3, 2, 1, we're pushing
yeah.
in and we're winning our trade game, and that's it. They're
Well,
walking in.
When
and
I
that's what
say
they do.
chaotic, I just mean like kills are going just
Mhm.
off and off and off, and I'm trying to keep up with it, man, but
Yeah, it's a little hard to
it
keep
is
up with. But
fast.
it shows that it's a strong engagement and initiation onto the
Yeah.
site itself after good work setting it up.
For sure. I mean, seeing those kills come through like one after the other, it's just you can tell that they're communicating and they've got a plan going into it, and they're executing
They built
it well
the cross
so far.
angles.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Every time they got a kill in response
Attackers need to locate and
on the
defuse
defense
bombs.
side, the attack was able to respond in kind with a cross angle, an immediate refrag. And that's what this game really is. It's about refrags, to be honest. Set up for a refrag and you'll win it out. So once Jose was able to find the opening pick, they have man advantage. If they continue refrags, they will win out the round just on the basis of numbers at that
Yeah.
point.
No, and it's been doing really well for them. It's been really nice to see it executing properly for them.
Mhm.
I'm wondering what Femboy Thighs is going to do to answer this, because these setups that Jungle Juice is running, where they're all hitting it several times in a row, it's proving a little difficult for Femboy Thighs to actually deal with. It seeming like.
I'm feeling the Femboy Thigh guns have to come alive a little more on the anchors. They are being pushed into pockets, basically put in timeout in certain areas, and then that's easy to close down onto. And then on top of it, the roam has to be a bit more aggressive as well. Harris was the only one that was lost during that last engagement. The entire time they had no idea really where Harris was, showing that he was able to come up red stairs and fight all under new balk, right? Under new hatch. So it means that if Harris had been a little more aggressive, he probably could have done something decisively to sway the round into his team's favor.
Right now.
It looks
I
like
think he's
Kaysen is
already
very much stuck here. They are very much aware of someone being here. He
Spencer's
doesn't seem to
holding
want to
his
step.
door, but he can't anymore now. Yeah.
And the nade's coming out. He
Oh.
will find the pick onto Spice because of that rate. Spice does peek it out. He takes a lot of damage, but with the Thunderbird on the board, he might be able to find. Oh, the toes! The toes!
Oh,
And
but
he's aware
aware?
of someone coming in. He's looking for it. The shots will ring out. Oh, and Muffin will actually find the headshot across. Look at this. The guns are getting a little more aggressive here, and it's paying off here. They're not letting the attack set up what they want to set up before they engage.
It's definitely working out for him a little bit now. They've got a 5 versus 3 man advantage. Kaysen's a little hurt, but ultimately he can still take at least 2 bullets before he goes down here. And with the SMG-11, sometimes that's all that needs to be happen. It's just a one-on-one trade. You can still win that with that high rate of fire.
Ace and Thatcher's still on the board, so it means the wall will get opened up. Kaysen being
There
pushed
goes the
back,
help.
trying to suck on the teat of health that's available. Harris will be found out upstairs. That's Harris out for, I think, the entire round. I'm not sure you need to go upstairs to clean. Oh, someone is headed upstairs to pick him up, actually. Jose.
I think she was already
sitting-
up there, or roughly close to it. She was on white stairs, I believe.
And Harris is back in the fight. 3-4 man advantage to the defense at this point.
And they didn't get the wall open.
They are very aware of someone
maybe?
upstairs. They're worried about it heavily. Wall's not gotten. You're right about that. I don't know if that was tricked or not.
No, because Ashley
And
was
they
the
are
one who
looking
went
for-
to go pick up.
It's true. So down onto the site and finished off. The shots were going across. This is now even man count, but not even health count happening. Dex trying to hold on to this double door, stepping out, getting aggressive here. Looks like a wall will get opened up here. Ryan will be found out over at Whiskey Bar. They are aware of someone out of sight at this point. She's going to step out and try to clear this, but Jose is covering the angle to see if he can get his boy back on them. But Harris coming down the steps could be a huge backstab here. As they try to pick up the operator, they don't know about the person on steps, and I believe Harris is coming in. Nope, they find the person on Whiskey Bar. Harris backstabs Jose. Now it's a 1v2, essentially, with 5 seconds on the clock. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do this. Plant's going down, but I think he's going to get freely picked out. Dex is aware of it. He's stepping through, and he finds it, cleans it up for his team. To be honest, that's what we needed from the defense there. They had to step forward and say, hey, listen, you're stepping onto our map. We are not going to let you find ground, claim it, and be safe for a while. We want you on your heels at all times.
They were playing a little too passively. They were letting Jungle Juice just take control of the map and just keep it. And like you said, to enable those plays that they were making where they're able to just hit that 3-2-1 and attack from multiple angles, they were just playing a little too passively. And it was good to see that Rome wake up and be able to actually get some kills and, strike from unintended angles or unexpected angles.
It's good to see Femboy Thighs seem to awaken and decide to join into the fight. Electing to go back upstairs, seeming like they want to try to keep this momentum going, get another point. Understandable. I don't think this lot is ready to do the fights down in mining or
I
dining
don't think so, not
or
right
library.
Now. Kason opting not to bring the Azami this time. I do think the barricades were dealt with really quickly. And I mean, that's the thing about that strat, is just one well-placed grenade, especially like if you don't have a Jaeger or anything over there to protect those barricades, it's all gone.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I see Harris still bringing
The Toblerone.
Toblerone for this top site. I'm going to have to ask what his plan is on it. I wonder if he's trying to do...
Maybe he's trying to get like a C4 play where you see the footprints and he's trying to get
yeah,
C4
but I feel
way.
like I don't know. I just feel like there's better ops for trying to get that C4 play. So it's, i.e. a pulse still on the board.
I mean, this is the spot for the C4 play if you're trying for it, but he's walking away from it. So I'm not sure what the end goal of the Toblerone here is.
I'm glad to see the Thorn up there, and the kid is found out early by Spencer sitting over White Stairs. Yeah. Thorn is, I think, a good operator for the site, to be perfectly honest. Long range sight, automatic gun that hits hard, and she brings gadgets that stop people from just jumping in and standing free.
She's very strong on this site, I believe.
It's one of my favorite ops to play on the site. Kason finds
Beautiful
a pick
C4.
onto Jose with the C4. I'm not sure where that was, but that's the ace off the board.
Would have had to have been through the hatch at that angle, right?
Might have been through the hatch, actually. Sitting here waiting for the kill with the SMG. Dex making the rotate, but I mean, at this point, its attack has stalled out. No ground gain and 2 bodies lost. It's looking a little tough. They're looking for some kind of response, but at this point, I think it's just straight gunfights and hoping that you come out on top.
Ryan
The
being
defense
worried
still
about
has
that.
a lot of utility.
I feel like that means that that's where the mute C4 came from, just being worried about that angle. Although
To be
the
fair,
diffuser
the
is
mute
down
has-
below. It might have been just on red stairs on the hatch drop, because the diffuser is down there on red stairs right now.
He got aggressive onto red stairs. That's what it is.
Yeah, it must have been at the bottom of red stairs hatch.
And Kason finds another one. Ryan dying to his that SMG-11.
Looks like he might be
Over
aware
on-
that someone's inside of the small bar as well.
He should have heard that rappel as well. He should know that
Yeah.
there's someone up on pianos on stage right now. He knows the soft is where she is, and he's gonna
Ooh.
take shots. But Palmer is just better. She will shut down Kason, who's been having a wild round so far. But I believe Kason has done the damage he wanted to do so far. He's good to just sit back and relax. Nade doesn't go where he wants it to. Pixel a little bit, and Echo Cam will come out and start giving off information as to where they are. Spence looking at a truly gross angle. Harris ratting as well, trying to find the angles. And he will
Spencer.
find the shots onto, and he almost finds the last person. Spice alone and trying his best, but can't seem to find it. Harris trying to find him. Oh, and just below the head, hits him in the chest, gets closed out by Harris, who finishes the kill.
I was gonna say, I think the RPM there of the weapon just killed it because he dragged across the head, and I think the bullet connected to the left and then to the neck. I don't think he actually landed the headshot just because of the RPM there.
I believe his reticle was actually underneath his head.
It might have been. It looked very close, so it might have just been like
it was
barely
tough to see.
underneath.
I mean, he was last man alive, 4 people with almost all utilities still on the board. Would have been a dream for this guy to clutch it out. Femboy's able to tie it up that round. It's a 2-2. We're sitting here as we go into the 5th round. Femboy probably looking to put more, finish out these last 2 defenses, give themselves a 4-2 score line at the half. Good, strong position on Cafe. Considering second Jungle Juice goes to defense, they are probably going to be putting points on the board as well. This is a defender-sided map. Downstairs site locked, upstairs site locked. We go to the 3rd site on rotation, the off site for these friends. Library dining. Actually, Travis, do you know that this site has been seeing a lot of play in Pro League?
Has it?
Yes, actually a more favored site than downstairs at the current moment.
I guess I could see that. I mean, downstairs has a lot of vulnerability to the vertical angles. This site's got a little less.
They simply extend into cocktail and hold cocktail like as if they're holding it upstairs.
Oh.
It splits upstairs, and then it makes it so that they have to waste the time to clear out cocktail, because if they don't, then they have full vertical onto site to stop the plant.
That's true. Yeah, actually I can see that for sure.
But I believe this team isn't going to extend. There's one person over in cocktail, I believe.
There's the first call about the too much Valorant from Ashley. Or to Ashley.
Harris stepping off the top floor, looking to go down below. Drones are going to go out here, trying to see if they can spot out anyone hanging out. Muffin doing a late reinforce onto cocktail hatch. Usually you leave that open for your disengage to get away, but it looks like they want to stand their ground there. Kaysen and her want to stand their ground there, and I guess they're going to die there. It's their choice. Kaysen finds the first pick onto Jose, and then finds another one on a Kid. That's 2 off the board immediately.
And he's ready. Oh.
Femboy Thighs in a great spot. Finds a damage onto Ryan. He is basically 1 health in a dream at this point against those bullets. Shots are shaky all up in the air. Kit's on the ground in a bad position. Flash is trying to go out to support, try to force these cocktail players off on the rappel, but it's not going to find too much. It's find the flash onto him, but Case is still doing damage out here. Harris able to find one onto Spice as well, and there goes the Nomad. Now we're down with Palmer outside the map. A minute 15 left, and he hops out to get the kill.
With a flawless round for the defense.
Forcing a flawless round onto his team. Wow. Femboy Thighs has woken up, I have to say.
Sure. We might
that was
see
an
a map
incredible
3.
performance there. I don't know what's going on with Jungle Juice. I don't know why they're losing their gunfights all of a sudden to DMRs. But here we are.
Look like
last round of the half.
If they keep the momentum up, Femboy Thighs might be able to take this 4-2.
I mean, I'm rooting for them at this point because the fact that I want a 3rd map.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Are they kitchen site? They are. Saw the bandit.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Now we'll have to see how the attack decides to respond to the more aggressive playstyle that's being shown from the defense at this point. It seems that they were on their heels, trying to figure out how to deal with the aggression, but they should at this point be able to realize that they're going to be aggressive. So find the picks.
They've got the gridlock here, but I feel like a nomad might be the pick here instead of perhaps the IQ, just to support whoever's upstairs with the kid to help lock down that roam. Because right now the gridlocks have mainly been committed towards downstairs on the site, just to cut off the rotation back into it. Really feel like a nomad or something similar would be able to help. I'm assuming Brock is going upstairs to that second floor just to try and get some of that vertical, and a nomad would help protect him because that's part of what lost them that round last time they came to Kitchen. Was this
We do
right
have
here?
2 people upstairs, and there goes the first pick onto Palmer, found by Spencer of all people. He sees the arms, he's trying to fight it out. They're aware of where he is. Kit's on the ground again. Selma will go out, forcing him to back off position. But the damage has been done. That's Thatcher off the board. Spence sitting on a chassis angle right now, laid down. They seem to be stepping through, trying to see what they can find at this point, trying to find anything. The kid all the way upstairs, and there goes Kaysen finding one onto Small Bake. Muffin still owning red stairs, and Harris still upstairs. Kid seems to be aware somewhat of someone upstairs, maybe. But if he drops that hatch, he's in angle for the kill onto the kid. Seems to be looking for someone over in dining. Muffin seems to be working her way up red stairs as well. The kid's sending a drone down to confirm the presence of someone in dining, and he has confirmed it. And Spence will find another kill. The drop at the wrong time for Harris, but he has to pull that dart out. Muffin coming in to close it, but Harris is able to finish out the fight, and now we're down to 1 person left. Ryan was able to find at least 1 kill onto someone. Everyone else dead on his team. He's aware of someone, and Muffin will close it out for his team.
Her team.
Her team. Yeah. Nah, she's one of the boys.
True.
We all know she's a 12-year-old boy trying to sound older.
True.
And here we are. 4-2. Femboys way on the half split. I do have to notice, Travis, if you look at the scoreboard, Jungle Juice is in a tough spot at this point.
They
with
are.
only 1 person positive on KD. I mean, we have people who are just not appearing on the board, and I think that's Jungle Juice's problem. They were doing well at the first 2 rounds, and then they all decided to sit back and relax and not do anything once Femboy got serious.
Well, that and they seem to have cooled off just from their game on Clubhouse.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We'll have to see how they do on defense. To be fair, it is a defender-sided map, like I say.
Sure.
2 rounds isn't the only 2 rounds on attack is not the worst thing to grab. It does put themselves in a half decent position.
We do have Spice bringing out the Solace like I thought he would.
Solus on the board.
Should be hunting all of these drones down. The attackers should not have any drones to work with.
Thank God, Harris switched from the Blackbeard
10 seconds to go.
to a Nomad.
Mr.
So
Spice,
I will
are
not
you
be
gonna-
calling him the string of
There you
curses
go.
that I wish to call him a moment ago.
Mr. Spice, there you go.
Attackers
Clearing
are
out the
heading out
drones,
to
that's
defuse
what,
the
3 drones already dead off the board from that Solace. Clearing out information. They are aware of the Solace now, but... Oh, and we have an alibi as well. Alibe.
Picked purely for the gun, I'm sure.
To be honest, I mean, I would want to say I disagree with you, but also his clones are all in pocket currently.
You
So I
literally
believe
can't
he's gonna
disagree
try to
with me.
do. I believe what he's gonna try to do is try to take shots
Chuck
and
them
put out his
outside.
clones in the area to force hesitation and win the gunfights.
That, or he might just be trying to check them outside and cause some disruption.
True. To be fair, that gun's gonna get him most of the way in the fights.
That's true. It is a very strong gun.
We do have 2 people roamed all the way downstairs. Make that 3 people. There's only 2 people on site at this current moment. I'm not sure if Femboy Thighs has realized this, but if they do... Oh, just missed the shots ringing out. Ryan finding damage. He's aware of someone already on red stairs. Damage being shot out to the kid. But I mean, you still have 3 roamers at this point. And they're already starting to cut off the rotation back upstairs. Spice is able to find the opening pick onto Muffin. That's gridlock off the table on the red stairs. Ryan gets picked out by Harris out on the roam. That's your Ella off the board as well. So the response is there. Jose's still holding on to Christmas. I think they are aware of it. He's aware of someone red stairs trying to find it, and he gets picked out. That's just a pre-fire into where he was, yellow pinged and everything. The kid looking to make an engagement out here, but he's gonna get found out, and they are ready for it. Dex is just waiting to get that free pick. Now it's a 2v4 at this point. The defense struggling. Spice even off site at this point completely. To be fair, he is soulless, so he can stop the roam if he wants to. That's gonna get found out. He can stop the plant if he wants to be honest here. The only thing that can stop it is if they land on Dex. Dex is working his way downstairs though. He's gonna try to pinch that out. Only 1 life sitting in Cocktail. That's Wet Boy Palmer with the ump, trying his best to hold on to the position. Shots ringing out. He's aware of white stairs being pressured at this point, and he gets found out by Harris. And now there is no one else. Plant's going down. They're unaware of anything. Spice finds the first pick, opening up the table, and he gets picked out by Kaysen, who finishes the round and says, "No, we own your floor." He was able to get a grand total of 4 steps onto the site floor before you get taken out. I find it odd to have that many people on roam. Is all I'm gonna say.
I also find it odd. It just the second that the attack realizes the site's only defended by 2 people, all they have to do is just collapse in and then lock out the defense.
And it's Cafe. That top floor does not have good rotation for the roam. It can get locked off incredibly easy from outside the map.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It's looking a little tough for Jungle Juice at this point. They are electing to go downstairs, not wanting to do that floor again. Doc has been brought out. Usually a pick that gets brought out when you want to you need to win some gunfights, man.
Which, to be honest, they do right now. They really need to just be winning these gunfights.
Toby on the board means that the walls are going to be tough to get unless they get that verticality. It looks like they're going to commit a lot of attention to simply the site floor, and that's it. Kid actually going upstairs. So is Palmer. Seems they are going to commit to a roam here. 2 people instead of 1, and they have the Azami and Bake, but she has no nade protection. Not that she will need it, considering they have brought 2, 4, 6, 8 Claymores.
Yeah. No, the math is mathing.
8 Claymores for this site. It's an odd option in my opinion. No other utility. It's kind of weird. I don't think you need that many Claymores for this site.
Ooh.
They will find the first pick onto Muffin, a spray
From
through the wall, and then
upstairs.
from upstairs. Whoa, we like to see that. Oh!
And
The
another.
kid finds another one. He says, "Nah, man, I don't feel like leaving this spot. This seems like fun." Holy, that's 2 off the board immediately. Thatcher gone and the IQ gone. That means I'm pretty sure wall is going to stay closed. The kid's still hungry looking for a pick, but will get found out by Spencer. That will close out what the kid was doing. But I mean, the damage has been done, and losing 1 person is not that bad at this point. Though I will say you could have faded away and done something else, but you know what? We're fine here. Harris still has the fuse upstairs, working his way to a position to start maybe trying to find a pick back with his utility. Palmer still holding on. Spence finds another answer to Ryan, who was holding on to Bake. Just simply steps in and kills him. Shouldn't have been able to do that, but he did. Ryan wasn't able to even put out any damage onto Spencer. Palmer, aware of his Bake being taken, he is getting slowly pinched out on red stairs. I don't know if he's aware of which fight he has to take first. But here comes Fuse, and Fuse finds him first. There it goes. It goes Harris's way. Now man advantage has completely returned to the attacker's side. Defenders 2 left, and Fuse is going to start clearing out a lot of utility here. Jose was able to find a response there with the And another response, the man advantage. Oh, Spice misses his chance to get the kill there. But to be fair, it's now just Spence versus 2. C4 still in pocket, wall starting to get open. But you have a Mute and a Toby. It's C4 on pocket means that Plant's not going to go down. I'll tell you that much. Jose just going to step back into deep freeze at this point. Spence is trying to figure out what he can find here. Well, if he vaults, he's going to make a noise, and he'll probably get shot out. Spice simply just playing the game. He should hear the vault. Spice doesn't hear the whole vault, but he's aware, and Spice cleans it up for his team.
Jungle Juice is alive.
We're starting to get a pulse from Jungle Juice
We're
here.
seeing signs of life.
They seem to want to put a point on the board.
You know, the Spencer
Femboy
guy
dies.
seems to be apologizing for a lot of his kills.
Yeah,
I'm
you
starting
know,
to think he's just getting lucky.
maybe I don't know. Maybe we might need to do a task manager check on him.
I think
since
we
he's
might.
apologizing so
I
much.
think we might need to do a
I
task
think
manager check.
Clara might have been playing on his PC last night. You know.
Where'd that EXP?
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Bomb located by attackers.
They are going upstairs again, choosing to take on this site here.
Palmer on the pulse.
I
And
was
I
waiting
am
for this.
so
to be
excited.
honest.
10
Looks like
seconds
he
left.
is trying to his best to remain hidden here as well, just to make sure that they don't drone him out, so that he's able to get as much value
that-
as possible.
2 drones over a dining table.
Defuse a bomb.
I think it might have been.
It's like Jungle Juice is gonna keep trying to do their thing.
Yeah, the spray through the wall is an interesting play.
It's a gray area, but we'll accept it.
I mean, he didn't break anything.
Oh, he waited 10
Spencer,
seconds too, I
he
believe.
did not. He did not. It was
Oh, he
before
didn't?
the 250 mark.
Okay. It's a bit of a gray area.
Given that he didn't get a kill, I think we'll be okay for now, but that is technically shooting outside the map before the spawn peak timer has ended. Unless Spencer is talking about someone else, because now Brock is asking about it.
I think Brock thinks it happened at 10 seconds, which he just counted, I think, a little too early, didn't go by clock. That's what I'm thinking.
Perhaps. Either way, we'll reiterate after this match, perhaps, if we need to.
Palmer, I believe he's looking for a rappel kill here, or some kind of C4 kill. That he
think
won't
he
find it,
is.
I believe.
I don't think anybody's repelled on that side of the map.
No. The attack is working its way slowly, trying to see ground.
Look at the
There's
claymores.
claymores all over red already.
Hold on, I have to get a view of that again.
And the kid gets found out first, and Spice also dropped by Kaysen? Where is Kaysen right now? Palmer working his way up red stairs, seeing if he can find anything. He can find a C4
Kaysen's
kill
on
here.
site.
Jose has an answer back. He's actually on Cocktail right now, trying to get found out. I believe Jose brought out the Magnum to try to defend the kill, and kills are just going all over there. Ryan is left alone at the bottom of on first floor. Site's completely controlled by the attack. I don't know if they're aware of it. They're trying to figure it out. Getting Kit onto the floor. Here comes Kit going down. Nomad Dart is going to ruin this guy's day, I'm going to be honest.
I think the Nomad Dart is outside the window,
It's
but
And
someone
there
was
it goes.
prone to there watching it. I think the Nomad Dart got
Nomad
caught on the soft
herself.
barricade.
It's going to ruin her day.
Nomad is the Dart. Little did we know.
And there it goes. It looks like Kaysen simply used his Sam cams to find a gap and took advantage of it. Again, that's the defense leaving a hole open. that the attack simply took advantage of. They are returning for the third time to Cocktail Lounge and Bar. I guess we can hope third time's the charm.
We can, in
I
fact,
think we're
hope
more
that.
in a fool me once, fool me twice situation,
Is
in my
Spencer
opinion. But
about to
Attackers
get
need
the
to locate and
7-3?
defuse bombs.
The return of the fabled 7-3?
surely they can be stopped and at least we get a
At least
7-4.
stalled to a 7-4, right?
I'm sure Palmer and Jose are not very happy about this scoreline happening right now.
I'm sure they, especially this one.
Yeah, this is looking a bit tough,
It is.
to be honest.
But on the bright side, it means we are more than likely getting map 3.
It does mean map 3. We love to see it.
And it's none other than K Anal.
5 seconds remaining.
Now, we do have the Mira.
Attackers
Mira is on
Double
the
Mira is
board.
connected to
Um,
Freezer. One in
I
bathroom,
don't
one in
think this
freezer.
one's gonna do you too much justice. You can't sit there and use it. 'Cause
Normally, the other spot for the Mira is over here, right where the kids.
it's been getting tough to use that one.
It
'cause of
is.
the window.
It is tough to use it.
They-
but
they
that's
brought-
kinda more
They brought
default.
no Azami, so it's not gonna be possible, to be honest. There we go. You can use it from that position. It looks like he wants to fight the cocktail window aggressively because
Surely-
that
surely you
was, I
shoot out
believe,
the
where
wall.
Jason came through.
Gone 6 going off.
And Sam Cam's going out to gather the information, place some flank watch. Mute jammers are going to delay this heavily. Mute's also going to make Dex's life a little bit harder on that Flores. All Flores mains hate to see a Mute on the board.
It's true. When I mained Flores for a little while there, Mute was my enemy and I refused to play him. If there was a Mute, I was not blocking Flores.
Cocktail window being opened up, but you're right, he didn't shoot out that bit of wall. The information is coming out though from Palmer, who seems to be trying to find anything downstairs that he can.
Is that drone behind him jammed?
I believe so, actually. Oddly enough.
Did they place a jammer?
Working
just
his
in the
way
middle of the
towards
hall?
red, though I'm not sure if he wants to step to it. I think they're waiting for him
He sees
to
one, though.
appear there to try to shoot him through the stair angle. And Harris has come up white at this point. They are not aware of the
They're not
pulse
waiting
getting ready
for
to
him.
come up red, to be honest. Harris, though, is looking for the pulse. He came up white. I'm not sure if he's going to commit all the way up white or
Oh,
not.
yep.
No, he won't. He will find the pulse. That's the first pick opened up by Harris, who did the roam clear for us. Windows on Cocktail still getting aggressed, and they have aggressed, I believe, all the way into Cigar and Christmas a bit. Cigar is owned. Ryan lining up a shot on his own teammate. Fun.
Gotta keep it interesting, you know.
Seems to be holding on to White Stairs hard and Cocktail, but not a... I guess only two people are... One person's paying attention to the Christmas side of things.
diffuser has
I guess they're hoping that Mira window holds out for as long as they can. The Selma's gonna make that a lot harder to deal with, and the nades are gonna go out. He will be able to step through and find the one. The strong pick from him, and the kills are coming out from the defensive side. It is suddenly a 2v4 at this point. Kaysen finds a kill onto the kid. Very shaky here. Ryan is now aware of it, stuck in freezer. He's gonna step through and probably, nope, he won't find the pick. He almost kills his own teammate Dex, but it is a 2-2 advantage. Kid's not going down. It is gonna go the defender's way.
And there's the return of the 7-3 scoreline.
No, it's 7-4.
Wait.
Defense won. They didn't get kit.
Oh! I had it reversed in my head. My bad.
Sorry.
Perhaps 7-4. Alright, 7-3 scoreline avoided.
Avoided.
The
Here we
the
go.
curse of the
Femboy
7-3
guys
has
still
been broken.
have basically another throwaway round before they are forced into potential overtime. The do or die round before overtime.
It's true.
They were, I guess, you know what? I guess third time was the charm on the upstairs site. Weirdly enough, you know, I thought it was looking a little bit tough, but then they didn't do enough work to clear out the defenders, and the defenders were able to step through and simply punish them for stepping onto the site.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they
Too much
can.
time was wasted. They're going downstairs now.
Attackers have discovered
Toby on the
location
board.
of a bomb.
Mira back on the board. Seems Ryan had decided that he can't get kills on the roam, so he's going to simply just anchor and get kills there. Or at least be annoying. Palmer extending into big, I believe. Oh no, he's placing Jaeger so they can't clear out the mirror window very easily. The kid is on mute. Or no, he's on smoke.
Seconds left.
First smoke we've seen this series. And we love to see smoke. Honestly, great
5
for this
seconds
site.
remaining.
Huge delay. I think they're realizing that time is a factor that they are not prepared to deal with on Femboy Thighs. And if they can win by timer, they can win. As simple as that. They're looking to waste.
I think you're right.
We have 4 people on site, 1 on roam. Jose on roam right now, trying to find him. He doesn't know about one behind him. He thought he was in dining, but oh, he thought it was Aruni coming through the window, but she came through the white window, I believe. Was the queue. Grenades going out as well onto white stairs. Harris owns. I think he's cleared out the room completely at this point, with all 4 remaining defenders on site, holding out. Looks like they are going to play some a little bit of verticality. Spence getting tagged, trying to open up this, and Toblerone is not positioned to stop that, so it will get opened. Freezer side take at this point, and so far has been successful. Those are being this is one whiskey bar. I'm not sure he knows. He heard the Claymore go down. I'm surprised he didn't shoot through the wall. Dex finds Palmer elsewhere, clearing out, giving more advantage to the attack as they have not lost a single body yet. The walls seem to be closing in on the defense, and they can't seem to have a response here. The kid is getting pressured heavily. I'd start putting out some of your canisters, buddy. Ryan trying to rotate around at this point, trying to see if he can find anything. Kid finally goes down after getting pressured for 3 hours. Ryan finds an answer to Dex it. Elsewhere, Kaysen had died at some point. I'm not sure when that happened. 2v3. Spice still has sight at this point, and Ryan, I believe, is working his way around back to Spice, trying to help out. Kid is going to go down. They are aware of where Spice is and where Ryan is. They're both basically playing the same angle. Harris is going to work his way around, and he's going to see the shots from him. Spice finds 1. There's 2 more to kill, but the kid is down. Spice is dead to Spencer, and it's now down to Ryan trying to clutch this out. Harris returns back downstairs to try to fight this Mirror. Mirror sees him, gets the kill, and now it's down to Claymore. I thought for a second, but you flashed off and I knew he wasn't looking. And there it goes. Femboy Thighs are able to take Cafe, and we are going to a 3rd decider map. K-Anal shall be played. Nice to see Femboy Thighs decide to wake up and win a map. Wow. I'm gonna say that was a fun match to watch, Cafe.
That was a really fun match.
A lot of fun maps. An interesting could have gone your way. A couple of those rounds hard fought. A little more. I think it was a little less one-sided than the first map. I think first map, once Jungle Juice woke up, really just kind of took the map.
Yeah. This one we had a little more back and forth on it.
And we had a bit more back and forth. A little more down to the wire kind of.
Which team
rounds.
is starting attack on here? Just to make sure I've got it right.
It should be Jungle Juice starting attack on K-Anal.
Got it correct then. That was a fun match to watch, though. I do really want to inquire about the Toblerone from Harris on top floor.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps
really
picking on top floor.
I do really plan to ask about that because that is, that was a decision.
Because from my POV, all I see is a wasted pick there. But I just want to see if he knows something that I don't.
Will we see the overtime here, though? That's the next question. We got
It's
two
a
map
question
3,
of
but will we see an overtime, or will it be another relative strong showing from whichever team wins it?
it can honestly go either way because we've seen Jungle Juice start getting aggressive and doing some outside map attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And K Adel's not too shabby for those kind of attacks. at
That's
this point.
true. I mean, it does favor aggression, especially kind of being able to help with that top floor, being able to run out on the other end. I mean, a lot of people expect it, but you can
And
still
inside
cause
the
a
map,
lot of
all the
damage.
fights are funneled.
Sure. It's a
Are
very
funneled into
it's a
just
very like
chokes.
choke point heavy map, yeah. And if they don't ban the Fenrir is quite strong. But I'm thinking it'll probably be another Fenrir ban here.
Yeah, they'll probably leave the mirror up, which could be a problem because Ryan's starting to step up onto the mirror. There's a couple spots on Kano where
Fenrir is really strong, yeah.
a mirror can half decently anchor.
Just waiting on a couple members to ready up.
Palmer connected?
You know, I was wondering
Getting
that.
weird simple vibes from them.
I was wondering that. He's connected.
He's
I mean,
here.
he answered.
I guess
It
that
may just
answers our
that may
question.
just be that he like is disconnected from chat, perhaps.
I think they're saying they are ready.
Yep, we're going. Map 3.
Here we go. Map 3
Which team will
decider.
come
This
out
is
on
it.
top?
There is no tie here. There is simply a winner, and that's it. And our band's here.
Are we gonna see
I
the
see him, like,
Jackal ban?
Just really disappointed. Just like, come on, do something fun. Do something targeted. Let's have a good time. Son of a bitch. The Spaniard doesn't see the light of day again. Poor fella. I mean, I guess that's what he gets for being a foot fetish freak. He gets put in the banned closet. Jungle Juice with their first attack ban here. Let's see what they want to get off the board.
Ying.
Ying again. Honestly, I agree with the position to take Ying away.
100%. Very annoying operator.
Kano's
only
a little bit
couple
tight.
ways.
And Ying can do damage. We know Ashley, the resident Ying player in this lobby, is on the other team. Here goes the defense ban. Here we go. Who are we gonna get rid of? That's Valkyrie off the board again. They really don't want Harris to work with that Valkyrie. I mean, I get
understandable.
it. It's annoying.
It caused a lot of damage on Clubhouse for them.
Mhm.
Even if Femboy Thighs ended up losing it, I mean, it still caused a lot of damage for them, and those Valk cams are just annoying to deal with.
Let's see if your prediction of the Fenrir still stay banned.
Yep.
It is correct. They really don't want to deal with it.
Again,
They
I
know
don't. I
what
mean, I
Spice is
don't blame
capable of.
them. Kanal is a very choke-heavy map. Fenrir locks down those chokes and makes it almost impossible to win it until you take out those traps. You're forced into either bringing like a Brava and a Twitch, or bringing just like an IQ, I guess, to try and avoid them. But some sort of utility destroyal, even if it's just a frag. But
You have to spend the time it takes to kill them.
Yeah, and find them.
And then
'cause
even
they can be
then-
in really sneaky spots.
Mm-hmm. And the first round is underway. As we go in top floor site. We have the Bandit, we have the Tolbarone. Classic duo these days.
Who
Seen a
could've
lot.
predicted it?
Who would have thought in this new season, this incredibly annoying op.
No, he's incredibly balanced. He's probably
Dude,
the most
it's
balanced
fine.
op that they have released.
His interaction with Bandit completely makes sense. They are full locking
Yeah.
Suicide Closet. We do have Frost on the board. Last time that was detrimental to Ryan, who loves to eat those mats.
5 seconds left.
Good deployable placed over there. I like that. Lets you play Chastity with a little more breathing room. And a mute jammer to protect over here. But the Maverick is on the board. The only real answer. There are two answers to Toblerone. It's Maverick, or you put a bullet in his
I was gonna say it's
dumbass
Maverick
head.
or a gun.
Here comes. Stepping onto sight. Here comes the first bullet spraying through. We do have someone holding top green. Harris is looking for a little bit of fun over on the run out steps. And Spence finds the first pick onto Palmer. That is the Hibana off the board. Removed and gone. It is down to the Maverick alone to open up.
Ooh.
C4 gets killed. They don't want any action from that at all. The kid probably looking to do this clearance. He's going to actually elect to repel. Odd choice to repel, I'm going to be honest. And you're not going to go upside down either. There we go. This is dangerous. Someone can just simply sit and look up and get a free pick onto you, to be honest. This is not a fan of this play.
It's also some really messy Maverick.
Yep, there it goes. You see, there's the. Oh yeah. This is stressful to watch. Spencer just looking for his head to show up a little bit. Honestly, he just needs to step forward and he finds it.
I was gonna say, honestly, he's
Elsewhere,
got
I
the room to
don't
swing
think-
here. Kaysen's watching for him.
He decided to freeze the wall, which just gives Maverick more space to do his Mavericking. To be honest, doesn't stop him. He got one wall soft. Is he going for the double wall? I think he might die if he does that. I'm gonna be honest. I would not do it, buddy. The shots are ringing out. Jose takes damage. He's down to half health over here. Wall is opened up and the shots are being traded out. Spence is simply bouncing. Jose gets killed on red stairs. That's a mute with a shotgun. Tough to deal with. C4 goes out. Doesn't find anyone. Gets shot out. The shots ring out and Spence finally goes down from his position. The trade and Muffin finds an answer to Ryan elsewhere on green steps, I believe. Harris moving his way through. Dex finding another pick. It's down to Spice alone versus 4. This was decisively held. He will find Kaysen, his brother in arms. Decides to clean up that kill. Steps through to green. Default cam out now. He sees Harris over on green, but misses the shots. Doesn't find him. Takes a lot of damage for it. Probably going to see another person. And Dex clears out the last attacker and closes up the round.
That looked like so close to a headshot, but again, I think just the way he was
Very
leaning, it must have
close.
been a shoulder.
And there we go. First round goes to Femboy Thighs on the defense. Spence using a decisive spot to really waste a lot of time and get a couple picks. What's TNA?
I have no idea.
It's something
I
that you
was
start
just
saying now out on
making
the
fun of him.
streets.
I think he hit T too many times. I think he was just trying to say nah, and I think he hit T twice.
Attackers need to locate and
That's my
defuse
assumption, at least. I really don't know.
And we are down in kayaks. No pulse scene, even though, but the resident pulse player is currently on the attacking side. I'm sure when the defense goes down here, we'll pulse from Palmer.
I feel confident we will.
I love playing pulse on this one. He's incredibly powerful.
You love playing
right here.
Pulse anywhere that he's viable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a fun guy,
I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, no, I don't blame you for it. I'm just saying, like,
I know.
it's you enjoy
can't
playing
hide
him
from it.
wherever he's viable. I still remember.
like, hey,
I mean,
man.
we still talk about it, where Kaysen was just amazed at how much intel you fed on Clubhouse from downstairs.
We do see the cap can out. haven't seen him in a little bit, so I didn't see him, I think, all last map, to be honest. So the kid might run into that, especially since he chose Ash over here. 2 upstairs, I believe. And the kid looking to engage straight down, straight for yellow stairs is what his engagement is going to be over here. Sprinting past Printer at this point. Oh, he just misses. Just misses. I'm sure he saw that pixel angle. Muffin shooting something over on white stairs. Not sure what that was, but Muffin now back all the way
Probably, I'm
to...
guessing?
Probably, yes. The kid working his way down, I'm not sure if he saw that. They are aware now that he is here. He's gonna go ahead and remove that dart. I would have, yes, there we go. Go ahead and clear that. He saw the head. I mean, he's just getting unlucky here. Everyone just keeps fading away on him. Oh, he's getting unlucky. Jose does find the pick onto Kaysen upstairs, I believe, and that's Spencer taking a lot of damage. Upstairs is now owned by the attackers, which means the floor can start getting ripped up, and that's not good. Spice finds a pick onto Harris by simply just walking. Muffin now stepping out of Freezer, stepping into the site. Sees the site door just in time. Kid goes down technically to the cap can. Spice does find another pick. He does. Oh my god! And there it goes. The kid may have gone down to cap can, but he still found Dex in the middle of it. And there we go. The Jungle Juice saying, "Hey, no, dude, this is gonna be a fight." I believe here. Travis, we have one hell of a map to watch.
I hope so. That was a good round. The attack looked pretty decisive in their take. I mean, at the very end, it was what, a 3v1, which was basically a 4v1 because they traded for the last kill.
Yeah,
It was 4v1 and then it was 3 alive at the end. So.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
But they're gonna
by
run it
attackers.
back. They say no. We have the answer. We can handle this, and they're gonna bring it right back.
They brought the Jaeger this time. Muffin switching over to the Jaeger, choosing not to have a DMR in her hands. Everything else, though, I think is about the same. Maybe Kaysen on the mute is new. Unsure.
Because Kaysen
Yes,
played
he was
Captain.
captain.
Yeah.
So the Jaeger and the mute seem to be the answers to this attack. Palmer bringing the Ram.
I was listening to him play earlier. He is a very big fan of the R4C with a 1.5.
I'm gonna be honest. If you played this game for a while, you're very happy to see the R4C get the 1.5. Very familiar gun, very easy to use gun. Having it on a
Certainly.
longer sight is kind of gross.
And the operator that it's on, I mean, she brings some really good util as well. Like, very strong.
All I gotta
very
say is
strong
there's a
gun.
reason they took the 1.5 away from Ash on the R4C.
Ash, I don't think ever had the 1.5 on the R4C. She had an
She
ACOG.
did for a little bit. It was during the time where they were experimenting, and they realized they needed to take it away very quickly. Harris is upstairs roaming with the Legion. Trench already getting opened up. The kid working his way and trying to clear out some utility here, as he was utility jammed last time. No Capcan available. Doesn't want to kill the Jaeger ADS, I guess. Kind of odd if you ask me. He's just pinging it out. I wonder if there's someone upstairs that was looking for that pick. They step through, and the shots go out. Spice finds the pick. The kid supporting off those sprays. They have one in. Oh, and Spice finds the one over in lockers. One side of the site's now, and site is out. So Harris is able to find one at this point, but now Harris is gone. It's a 1v, and the knife. Oh, I thought it was a knife.
It almost.
He got the
it almost
headshot
was.
kill.
I thought it was a knife as well. She just ran right
Oh
into the
my
headshot, though,
goodness.
unfortunately.
They just simply walked in. They got the drone information and they said, let's go kill people. And there we go. Jungle Juice taking a decisive round here. Their guns seem to be really alive at this point. The upstairs site has opened up at this point, so they will go ahead and take their asses up there, electing not to go back to Kayak to lose another point to Femboy to Jungle Juice. Femboy Thigh's kind of just looking for a rally at this point, I think.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
I think they're wanting to swing that momentum back in the opposite direction is what they're hoping
See
to
if they
do.
can recreate their success here.
I love as well, we've implemented tactical timeouts, and I think we've seen, was there one taken last bash, I think? I think we saw our
I'm gonna
first
be
tech
honest.
timeout last bash.
You would be the one to remember that. I don't remember it being used.
I think we saw our very first, because I remember making a comment about it now that I'm thinking about it. Or perhaps I'm just creating the memory in my head. Who knows?
10 seconds to go.
Harris electing to pick a Rooney. I believe he is not going to roam this time. Kaysen's going to probably be red stairs and mute, because that's a powerful position for mute to sit on. And Dex picking the Thorn, as he has probably realized that Uzi is fun to use.
No Maverick this time for the side of the attack.
I do have a Twitch.
Attackers bomb diffuser has been dropped.
Lets the kid use the F2, which he is good with, and can clear out the bandit batteries. I believe they are all placed.
They are.
With the mute on the board, it's going to be tough. He is simply going to get aggressive, and he will die for it. From down below,
underneath.
actually. Harris was on the roam. He simply waited beneath the floor. Kid very confused as to what happened to him, but there it goes, and the Thorn was able to confirm the kill. Palmer will find Kaysen though on the red stairs, finding the headshot onto him, clearing out the Aruni gates. Jose finds another one elsewhere. Muffin down for the count. Ryan trying to work his way down to Skybridge. Harris working white steps, kind of stuck there at the current moment on the other side of the map. Though he can come backstab Ryan, who is working his way. Thorn Trap he'll eat a bit of damage off that. Half damage taken. Now they are aware of someone on Skybridge at this point. The shots will ring out. Dex will miss his chance to clear out Ryan right away, and now he's gonna have to fight Skybridge. It's a 3v4, but Harris is about to hit the backstab here. It could even it out. Jose finds Dex at this point, so it means that they are free to push through. Unaware of Harris still. Ryan gets found out by Spence. Spence takes half damage. Harris might be able to find one here, and he does. Lion off the board. It is a 2v1. They're aware of Harris on Skybridge because of that call out and that kill. And the plant is going down. If Palmer can hold this out, he doesn't see him move past the chassis, and he dies for it, but the plant was able to go down, and Jose is able to finish the kill. Almost misses the shot before the guy goes around the wall, but he does find it in the end.
Little
I got a little
Spice is
shaky there.
awake and alive this game.
But Spice seems to want to win this map. 3-1 right now. Femboy Thighs on their back heels. Haven't been able to regroup really. And they're just giving away picks.
I will say from Harris that that vertical play there was very smart. Just
That was a
able
nice
to
little
hold
piece.
that window. You know, no one's really looking for it super hard. If they even drone that, they're more concerned with Printer and the door past it.
Defenders,
But
protect
Well,
your bombs.
The hilarity is that the person he found was Twitch, who has 4 drones to her name.
I love that you were talking about like, oh, you can use the Twitch drones to use to burn utility, and I'm just sitting there watching Brock approach the window. I go, I don't think he's gonna use it to burn utility.
4 drones to her name, and she gets killed by the rat eagle.
Attackers have located a bomb.
They have decided to come back. They return here. It seems that they don't want to do any of the first floor options, and they don't feel comfortable there, and they definitely don't want to go back to Kayak because Kayak was depressing the 2 times they were there.
Kayak was very depressing. They at least showed they at least had a good showing the first time they came to this site. Kayak was hard to watch. We have a Brava on the board this time from Ryan.
Ryan on the Brava. I don't know what he really plans to take. Maybe the
The
Thorn
Rooney
gadgets.
gates.
The gates. This is true. You know, I don't always think with my head. That's why you're here. The Rooney gates can be taken by the Brava, and that becomes kind of tough for
If
the
you
defense.
can get the drone in is the problem. 'Cause
He
we-
can hop
There's
it.
gonna, yep, I was gonna say,
He
there's
needed
gonna
to
be a
hop
mute
it right
jammer
there.
on the doorway right there.
The fact that he can get underneath the doorway though means that he can hop the drone across.
Mhm.
The kid working his way up green quickly, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a proxy or something to stop him. He's actually electing
He's
to go
hunting.
underneath, I think. He's might be aware of someone there.
It's actually Ashley
that it?
downstairs with him.
Ashley downstairs looking to
They
try to
know
find him. If
about
she
her
is
now?
called out on the, so they are aware of where she is. The rings are going out. She's getting shut down. Kaysen does find the kid though, who tried to come up the stairs. He will get killed by Palmer again. Loses the fight there. Muffley gets killed. That's 3 kills very quickly for the attack, and it's now a 2v4. Defense on their heels at this point. Looks like the attack wants to close this out here. They are going to slow down a little bit, get some more information, and Spice actually gets taken off the board by Harris, who's over in server. Ryan elsewhere has been down by a long angle. This is DMRs versus the attack at this point. Ryan is achievable unless Harris steps out, and Harris will close out that kill. They are aware of this, and Spence shutting down the step out. It's like they don't want to slow down. They just simply want to keep pushing hard. That angle onto the chassis is just ruining their day, and Harris is still sitting there. This guy's 1 health and a dream at this point. He has to land the headshot or else it's over. He's aware of the guy playing server racks. Phone's all over the ground, and he won't find it. The DMR's held out. DMR anchoring on defense. And Femboy Thighs are able to put another point on the board at least. But it begs the question, Travis, where else are they going to go?
Looks like they're opting for Coast Guard.
They seem to want to spend their luck over in Coast Guard, see if they can hold out the position. So far, they've only been able to win points on the top site, and that's only 2 out of 3 times. And even then, the two last times they were there, it was shaky for them.
It was very shaky for
That
them.
last point was theirs, but to be honest, it was. I think the attackers made a mistake in not slowing down a little bit, getting some information in the site.
I
They
think
had
you're
full
right.
player advantage.
They had 4 players. They still had drones to their name. They could have figured out where these players were, and
And a
instead
lot
they
of
just
time.
pushed into these hard angles that the DMRs were holding, and it's a little difficult to take from a weapon that'll 1-shot you or 2-shot you.
Yep. Bringing the castle and immediately cutting off the angles into front desk. I found that to be a little bit odd. Usually you fight that a bit.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
Radio locked off. Jim locked
Attackers
off.
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Maybe have the
It's gonna be
captain
interesting to see
back
what their
on the
plan
board.
is. Toby on the board, but again on Harris on the roam, all the way at printer right now.
I feel
with
like
Toby.
it's gotta be for the DMR because he's been picking a Rooney as well.
I think so. Lake Castle almost gets caught, but not quite.
Oh my god, Brock's using a drone.
It's a different day, a glorious day, one where we see Brock using a drone. Probably looking around for Capcan traps. Hopefully.
He should hear
He seems to be
the
looking for some
shuffling.
information as to how far he can push out before he gets contested. He's aware of the contest onto White Stairs. The castle, you see, this is why the castle barricade has become detrimental to the defense. He has allowed this much space without even having to look that long haul. You can just sit here patiently and wait for a pick. Kaysen finding early damage. They are aware of him down in kayaks, probably gonna get pinched out, getting stuck in the closet. Shots ringing out like crazy. The Capcan darts might be a problem. Killer coming around and he finds the pick. Someone else dies. The kid finds Muffin. Again, he was allowed that territory to simply step out without much of an issue. Ryan taking a lot of damage for Capcan track, but staying up on his feet. It's now a 3v5. And I mean, a few players looking a little worse for wear, but nothing real detrimental. Gridlock eats the shot, and there goes the Harris gone dead. Dexit trying to hold on. They're both holding on to A site, but to be fair, they can just get into Gym and plant for almost free. There goes
But
Ryan
IQ.
off a Capcan trap. The shots will ring out, so he's aware of someone sitting there. Kid gets hit once by the shotgun. He's going to be aware that someone's laying down with a shotgun probably and aim for that. Oh, but he will get downed by it. Next with shotguns, a little bit brutal to be honest. There it goes. This hit's going to go down for almost free. The defense has to now reverse their role and retake a site. Palmer checking upstairs to see if there's a roam. Spencer opening up a barricade to try to get across here. Dex stepping into a good shotgun angle here, so this could be interesting. Spence is able to find one, but he's now 1 health. C4's going out, won't find the pick. Steps through, but he's going to get killed by the guy in the corner, and Jose might be able to clean this up. Spence trying to find Jose. They're both 1 health, to be honest. Spence now... It's a 1 health versus 1 health at this point. He's sure that he downed that guy. He hops through, trying to find Jose, thinks that he's all the way through, but he should have gotten the information that he's not, and there it goes. Spice just giving him free information because he's down, not dead.
Just
The second he went for that kit opening.
The edge of a pellet hitting him. Sorry, Spence, this isn't Valorant. It's a little harder to just tap that.
Now Spence had a really good chance to win that, but I think the fault came in that bulletproof cam that was placed. Whoever was using it, it was even off at some point. I don't know if that's a visual bug, but whoever was using it should have been able to tell him that Jose did not step through the hallway and was actually playing at door.
By the way, a very strong showing here from Jungle Juice on their attacking half of 4-2. They really did have like a dominant half there.
They are setting themselves up for a very strong victory here. This is going to be tough for Femboy.
Not on the pulse though. Palmer on the Legion.
Not
instead.
on the pulse. What is he on?
Legion.
Legion. What is this? Palmer. I was so hoping to see a beautiful pulse on the board. Ryan on the mirror though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be frustrating to deal with.
And
Trying
Spice
to enter this.
on the Wantai. I do know he's really enjoyed this operator the last couple times he's picked it.
I mean, MP5K with 1.5 is not the worst. It tickles, but you can land a headshot pretty easily.
This is a broken
Brock.
barricade before 10 seconds.
This is not allowed, sir.
I will remind him of it once the round concludes. He dies.
Luckily, he was punished for it. Early pick onto the kid, trying to get a cheeky little peek. Palmer forced all the way back up white stairs. I'm not sure if they're going to drone him out to figure out where he is. Ryan holding on to where he is. Flores drone's going out trying to get information. Palmer is droned out twice. 2 drones gone and Palmer is able to get back to site basically. So Rome is forced down. But we'll continue. The attack has the ability to start opening up the floor. These zombie barricades are going to start getting destroyed by the Flores drones, but I believe he only has 1 in pocket left.
Ooh.
Twitch drone able to get the Mira. Whoa! I believe that's both the Twitch drones gone, but he is able to get 1 Mira. I'm not sure if he was able to get the other one.
I don't think the other one's
And a
been taken
decisive
out,
Mira
but-
too. To be honest, that white stairs mirror was the one I was looking at one of the most punishing. Kaysen taking a bit of damage from the Legion dart, but Palmer is nowhere to be seen as he has gone all the way down to bathroom. Holding out yellow stairs, we have Spice holding it. The floor is starting to get compromised hard. Nomad darts are going out. 1 minute and 10 to work with for the attack, and they have time, they have ability. They're starting to open up floor, trying to find another pick. But at some point, they're going to have to work their way onto site, is the thing.
Well, these zombie barricades, I think, are going to give them a little bit of an issue. They don't have too much to be able to take them out.
And there goes Spice finding the first pick back onto Harris at this point. Trying to work his way around. They haven't even pressured double windows. Ryan working his way into Harry Potter, a decisive position there that could be a problem. Hatch is open. Spence might be looking to drop down it. Nope, he's going to work his way around, deciding to just work his way down White Stairs. Though, to be honest, White Stairs is going to be tough. There goes Spice into a trade, I believe. Dex taking a lot of damage there as he came across. And he another trade. That's 2 trades in a row that we have seen. So, man... Oh, and Spence is able to take man advantage to his team at this point. Palmer stuck back in lockers. He's getting pings as to where some people are. I'm not sure they know. They are aware of it. He takes damage onto... And oh,
he has to do is
Trench! He drops Trench! He doesn't! Where's the kit? He doesn't have the kit!
The kit
it's
is
over!
outside.
The defenders are able to win it!
Oh, he knew all he needed to
The
do was
useless
live.
tunnel used! Oh my goodness, to get a victory! Oh my days!
Oh my days.
Oh,
Amazing
Jungle
play
Juice.
from Palmer there, just to get the pick on the Hibana and then dip before Nomad's even able to get a return fire on him.
Just run away. Palmer keeping his head cool under pressure, as is usual for him. And Jungle Juice winning out their first defensive round. Femboy Thighs looking a little worse for wear. Beat up. Not inspiring much confidence at the current moment, but to be fair, there was 2 trades in a row that last.
Yeah, that was insane to see both of those go through. And we see Ryan on the Thorn this time, actually placing the Thorn gadgets out, as I don't know if you saw it, but Brock had all 3 of his Thorn gadgets still in his pocket when he died. Which really, there's almost no excuse for that. Like, it takes you half a second to throw them out. Just toss them on our doorway.
5 seconds.
Spencer still believes in the 2-time. Let's see if he can bring it back.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Prepping needle. Shield ready.
How you can punch things, Brock.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
Swapping mags!
Deploying ADS.
Ready to push them out.
Nomad Trap going down to cover the run out there. That's a good one. And they're also throwing one to try and cover a run out from the short death hole. Palmer is downstairs.
My air trap is deployed. That they don't go in. Target in sight.
They've opened up the wall, but I don't think that's runnable. I think they have to vault that with that little bit of metal there remaining. Spencer with the opening pick onto Brock behind the bomb chassis. They're aware of the deployable cam, and they should be, yep, they're aware of someone holding that close angle. I believe that is Wasp sitting, it's Killer sitting there. The deployable camera is gone. Killer tries to get on it to, I guess, EMP, but unfortunately isn't able to get it off. Ryan taking a little bit of damage just through the chop there, the softball there, but it looks like the attack might be trying to execute soon. We've got Harris wrapping around for the roam downstairs. I think they know a Legion is down there, but he's got a Legion trap to walk past to like a little bit of an audio cue, just destroying that. Is able to get past it, but Palmer opens up with the first pick for the defense onto Ashley. Just trying to get to destroy that. It's a playable shield there. Palmer takes a little bit of damage, I'm assuming, from down below. And there you go, Harris with the second pick for the attacking, taking out the red stairs player. You've now got a triple. There are 3 people left for the defense. Spice getting into a gunfight. Takes out Harris on green stairs. Killer rotating down towards red. Not aware that someone's outside, but... And there goes Kaysen, taken out by the Thorn. You've got Jess and Spencer both sitting outside as well. Just looking to slowly work his way in. Hopefully he can catch someone off guard. But he does. I don't think he knows about the red stairs player. He's making a little bit of audio, and Killer should know that he's around. Exiting back outside again. Ryan throwing another razor shell just to cover a flank. And the attack has stalled out. They've got 26 seconds left. They don't have too much util left. No flashes for the Flores, only smokes for the Thermite. And they've got to push into these 3 areas, but Dex takes out Killer on red. You've got Spice still holding
15
green.
seconds remaining.
Ryan holding behind the desk. Throwing out the smokes to hope for the plant. Spencer with the kill onto Spice, and now it's just Ryan spraying through a softball, trying to deny the plant, but he doesn't know exactly where it's gone down. Now he's in a 1v2 with gunfight, loses it to Spencer, and the attack takes their round.
Very odd choice from Spice there to stay stagnant on green stairs, considering they should have gotten a lot of information that was coming red stair side. At least step into servers to control some territory.
Would you like to know something fun?
What?
For basically that entire round, I apparently accidentally hit my deafen key, and I thought you had just had to go do something with your family, so I was casting that whole round.
Defenders, protect your bomb.
Couldn't hear a word you were
Oh my-
saying.
I was doing some great casting.
I know you must have been. I just realized what happened.
It's your own people that stab you in the back, isn't it?
I wasn't
get it.
stabbing
I mean,
you
just
in the
tell me that you
back.
don't want me to cast these anymore, and I'll just let you do them all for the rest of eternity.
Dude, no, stop. It's because I have to use the page up, page down to do like this thing, and I must have hit my. I use end for my deafen, so I must have hit that on accident trying to do page down. Because I was sitting there and I was like, why isn't Greg talking? All right, I'll just start. I'll just start casting. And then I look over and I see that I'm deafened, and I go,
And a
oh.
whole round of casting wasted.
Oh, okay, all right. You know what? You're right. My bad. I'm so sorry. I can never live up to your skill at this.
I see something cool though.
What do you see?
Goyo! Goyo's on the board.
We do know
Probably
he loves
realizing
that
that
vector.
It's coming down to time. It's probably a good idea to have a Goyo. Ryan taking an early engagement over at the break room on the first floor window. Shots ringing out all over the place. Jose playing the DMR. I wonder if they're going to allow Spence to do the upside down rappel again. No, because they have a Toby this time. And they do not have much of an answer unless they go below or if Flores is able to drone in there. They're probably calling over Dex to see if they can get a Flores drone into the closet and clear out the bandit batteries. If the bandit batteries go, again, Toby can only do so much. Eventually that will open. Spence really does want to do the upside down rappel. He's placing the things, and it doesn't even go off in time. Flores
Thatcher
drone,
was
unsure
just a
where that
little
is.
too slow there, I think.
I think Spence a little too early there. Should have waited for the EMP to go out in the first place. Harris looking to get another pick. The bandit battery's back online.
Flores, there it goes.
Flores drone clears it. There goes the delay. I'm not sure if Bandit is approaching to come clear them out or to place his bandit batteries. No, he is down below, so Toby, that wall will eventually get open, basically. Flames going out. Palmer's the first one to find a death. Kaysen gets traded back though. Upside down repel Spencer. The thing that the defenders hate to see is happening right at the reinforced wall. Dex taking a lot of damage, but still alive for its efforts. Muffin getting closed off by Flames, but seeing a lot of angle here. Able to find Killer and take him off the position. Just uncontested over in Skybridge. Now we're down to 3v4. Finka's still on the board, so that health is getting returned to Dex slowly, but surely. Spence still on the upside down rappel, looking to get a pick. Thought about killing Muffin, but decided, you know what? She's on my team. She's giving out health. Let's keep her alive. Nate's now going out, trying to dislodge, but Spice is all the way on green stairs again. Seems to be his one position to sit. The kid gets dropped from an angle, unsure where. Spice will probably try to get that kid back unless he decides to stay stoic on green stairs again. Again, staying stoic on green stairs. Ryan trying to do his best, but the kid's going down. It's looking like an attack around. He's fighting Ghost over on red stairs. Green stairs still just hanging out. I'm not sure why. And now has decided to engage after kick goes down. Ryan gets found out by Muffin, who's now going to come around to a 90 elbow. Spice will find 1. Spice will find 2. Technically, the kid is still achievable. I'm not sure that he will, though. Long angle that Spence loves to fight over here. And Nomad Dart's still aplenty. He sees the angle, steps through, and dies to the console.
Spence wasn't even the one fighting the long angle.
No, that the console was the angle that he likes to fight.
Oh,
He
okay,
wanted
okay.
DMR there.
I was gonna say that. I'm glad Spencer pointed that out, because the thermite went off despite Killer throwing a trap on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched Killer throw another trap on it, and the audio kept playing, and I thought, oh, it's just an audio glitch. But no, they got the wall open despite the trap going onto the wall.
Wow. So in reality, they won that round because of a glitch.
Not necessarily. I mean, they had more time to play with. Because that Toblerone should have delayed it a little further.
Yeah. To be fair, the decisive point was Muffin coming Skybridge and being uncontested there.
Attackers have located
I mean,
the
she
bomb.
got a free pick on the Killer, basically.
And she's the one who downed the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Perimeter defense active.
Spice needs to stop saying stoic green stairs. That's what it is.
He's got to get more active.
he-
Like, I know playing
If he
that
gets
is
more
a-
active, he could have won that.
He's in
to
a
be
good
honest.
position, but he needs to, especially the second you lose Killer and like the kid goes to, like, the second you lose Killer and you know someone's on Skybridge, Spice needs to be the one who's moving to fight that. He's got the longest angle there.
5 seconds left before insertion.
I wonder if he's uncomfortable on that site right now.
Maybe.
It seems like it.
Attackers are moving to defuse the
Ryan
bomb.
switching over to the dock. Looks like he's on the I need to start trying to get some kills operator.
Seeming like it might
Kid
be.
brought back Goyo. Wanted to see if he could use that vector. That brings up punishment. Harris on the floor, on the fuse actually. Could be an issue for the site. I don't know if they have any real rope happening right now. Yep, they have the kid in radio right now, so he can try to get the pick onto fuse. Not sure if he's gonna be able to sit there for too long. Sure that he's getting droned out at this point. No, he's getting he could sit there for a bit because Palmer is controlling his white stairs. He's elected to back off and go down yellow at this point. See what's happening. See if there's any information you have. The Goya canisters will come in use here towards the end of the round, especially. The fuse might be allowed to go into radio at this point. Another drone lost. There's a lot of drones getting lost here. They're down to half their drones. Kid does take some damage for it though. So they are aware of the upstairs and they're aware that Kaysen is now working his way into this position. They're aware. I wonder if the defense is going to relinquish or if they're going to try to engage this. Kaysen working his way around trying to get some floors open to see what can happen. Fuse hopefully. Oh, the feet. Oh. Killer luckily backs off in time. If Spence had decided to spray that, I believe he does kill him for free. Fuse is starting to do the work that he needs to do. The damage is starting to get cleaned up by the Finca. And there goes the first to die on this defense. But he does get down, the kid finds the pick, and Jose reverses it. Kaysen does find an answer to it though, so keeps man even count here. They're trying to work their way around. They have lost Harris and Spence at this point. So the hatches, I guess, will stay closed. No, they have hard breach and they are opened already. Kaysen working around trying to see if he can find another pick. Jose still looking good and takes some damage and actually goes down to Dex. Right as I say that, Ryan needs to find this pick and he doesn't. Completely flubs up the battle. Unsure what he was trying to do there. Kaysen's getting the plant down. Palmer's stuck in showers. And it's down to Palmer trying to get this done. And the nade comes out and he gets killed out by long range from Dex. And I believe we're at an even scoreline.
We certainly are. Femboy Thighs has managed to bring it back. Yeah, no, I don't think there's really any defending that there. That was hard to. I mean, Dexit was even reloading. Like he didn't have ammo in the magazine. His only option was swap to the pistol or swap to the buck shotgun. Like he didn't have ammo.
And he didn't swatch the buck option, which is technically the better option. He literally pulled out the pistol.
Yeah, no,
shot him.
the buck would have
And
been
killed him.
faster.
And it wasn't a headshot kill from the pistol.
was
It
body.
was body shots onto a dock. You're both 3 healths.
And Buck is a 2, is he not?
Oh yeah, he's a 2. I guess I was thinking Fika did heal him, but
Attackers need to
Okay, yeah, I
locate
think
the
I
same
healed him,
time,
then yeah,
it-
he's close to a 3, basically.
Ryan didn't really do that much damage to begin with.
No.
discover the location of a bomb.
All right, back down to kayaks. Jungle Juice seems to have lost their juice.
We've got a lot of an operator switch up here though. We've got a kid on smoke, Spice is still on the Wamai, but everyone else has changed their operator. You got some intel denial coming out from Palmer with the pests from Mozzie. Ryan is opting to run the Capcan just to hope to pick someone off, and then Killer is swapped over to take over the Legion from Palmer so that he can play that Mozzie with the intel denial.
We seem to have no switch from the attack. I'm not sure if they're aware it's downstairs. I'm wondering what the Harris pick is here. Actually, that could be picked to get the closet open. I wonder if they're gonna fight trench heavy here.
They might. Because I mean, Spencer locked the
They're
Hibana.
still-
They have to know it's basement. Spencer doesn't
Yeah,
pick Hibana.
they know it's basement. I was just wondering what the thermite pick is, but I guess it's to get clear, open up some walls maybe.
I guess so. See a violation.
What was that? We don't know if that was at the. Palmer finds the first pick onto Kaysen.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Activating search.
Jose finds another pick onto Harris as Muffin continues to argue with the devs instead of playing the game. Muffin down to 1 health, actually. Probably waiting for another stem to go off. Not a lot happening, is stalled out at this point. Oh, Jose gets tagged, but only tagged for throwing out that... Spence really missed out his chance to get the kill on him.
Spence is in a very strong position here. All they've got to do is hold angles and just make sure the attack can't break in.
It really is. The yellow stairs looks like the next engagement over here. Spice gonna work his way around. He hears the Finka boost, decides to just back off and not play it. Works his way back to the wetsuits. He's gonna hold on to that. Muffin worried about a roamer at this point, but to be fair, I would be too. There's all 5 on the board still. Spence finds the first answering pick on the kid.
Looks like
And
they're
Dex
gonna
works
try
his
for
way
a main
down
tank.
white steps. They are gonna try that. The Legion dart's working on, not in their favor, taking down their health. Muffin, I believe, is out of stems, but she does have
Yeah.
2 grenades to work with. They seem to not really know which way they want to go. Spence at least working to get some stuff open. Looks like he got a yellow pink there. He's waiting for the yellow pink confirmation, see if he can get a clean one from the top. Honestly, at that point, buddy, I just hit fire spray that and hope for a headshot. So I still controlled that. He doesn't know that Muffin actually worked her way all the way in already. They're tight on each other's corner. I'm not sure what they plan to do here. Palmer looking at yellow stairs. They still believe Muffin is up on yellow stairs. They don't know that she's all the way deep. But doesn't matter. Spice is able to find the kill. Muffin was too weak to take that fight, even with the surprise advantage. Spence taking some shots out and doing a bit of damage, but not finding the kill again. He gets hit by Legion darts. They're aware of white stairs. Dex taking a lot of damage, gets cleaned up by Palmer. It's now Spence and Harry Potter trying to fight his way through, and he's gonna get killed. There he goes. And the round
Swing
goes to
from
Jungle Juice.
Ryan.
First, pushing their way into match and series point.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
And we've opted for map room for our potential last site of the game.
Seems they don't want to try their luck at B. incredibly played out site upstairs. I want to see if they can use this mirror to advantage. Honestly, the mirror is not a bad idea. You lock up that one roll, and then what you do is you open up sight line into break room, and it becomes very difficult to take it from that side.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds.
There he goes.
Attackers
Opening up the sidelines, that's good.
the bomb.
All he has to worry about is someone coming from this direction, but now the audio cue will give it to him.
Good setup there.
It's a strong setup right here from Jungle Juice, seeming to want to close it out here and not go to the overtime extra rounds. Femboy Thighs looking to try to get a point on the board and force it into overtime so they don't lose out the series. And the C4 cleans out Muffin trying to punch out a barricade. First pick off the board, and it's in the defense favor. Ibarra now opening up the castle barricades. No one's going to be punching them for a bit, worried about a C4 coming through.
Defense is up.
Claymore mine is ready.
Drone's going out, getting the information. It seems that the attack is unsure how to engage against this defense, to be honest. They're unsure if they should just commit to an upstairs take or if they should ignore the upstairs. So I'm gonna Museum is working their way around, but they are dealing with a mirror window that's just waiting to get a pick on him. Kaysen elects to back off as he says, nope, don't want to fight that mirror window angle. They're able to clear out some utility from the wall and open up the closet spot, but the Bravo drone does get lost in the process. Jose holding onto red stairs pretty hard. That window hop is not going to work in their favor. And another Bravo drone coming around. Kid taking a lot of damage there.
Spencer's hard breach didn't go through.
They didn't penetrate. That sucks. So it looks like they're going to have to continue this fight on top floor without much luck. Attack has completely stalled out. Getting close to 50 seconds left on this attack. They're going to have to just get aggressive here and hope to win it out. Looking to get it clear on it. They're working their way through, but that mirror window might punish them a bit if Ryan is paying attention. He is actually, and he should be calling out that that's happening. He does a lot of damage, and there goes the guy in break room dead. Another one in Museum actually almost dies, but the damage is done to him. He's working his way around. He knows where he's going to go. He's getting chased. They're just chasing them down. It's a 2v4. 22 seconds left, and that mirror window seems to continue to do more and more damage as the round keeps going around. Dex now has upstairs control. What's the point? Spence is down dead, and Dex is the only one with the trying to keep them alive at this point. He now has to figure out how to fight his way through a mirror window in 8 seconds and get a plant down. It's just not going to happen. I think this is GG's. Map and series point goes to Jungle Juice. Good job.
Operators, you are out of time.
And there we go.
That
We
sucks.
have our winners. Jungle Juice take it in what could be said a fight to the end, but a fight in Jungle Juice's favor.
That sucks about Spencer's wall, unfortunately, that it just didn't break through.
And there goes the
Dream
Femboy
of the
Thighs,
Femboy Thighs.
knocked off the throne, and now sits Jose of Jungle Juice awaiting.
All right. That is time to bring Mr. Jose into the casting booth for his post-game interview. You are welcome to return to the general lobby if you would not like to participate.
I'll just listen.
All right. Well. Hello, winning captain.
I need to go. I'm sorry.
All right.
I need
There's
to
your
go to the
captain
party.
interview.
Yeah. I'm glad we won. I just gotta say, I'm just happy we took down Femboy. He was getting too cocky, and the ace pick Harris. I'm glad he got taken down as well.
All right. There's your captain interview. Thanks for watching the bash. Thanks
Don't
for
you think
playing.
you guys should watch the clip of me knifing him? Just never forget.
We saw it.
We caught
Yeah,
it.
you guys saw
Don't
it?
worry. It was
It-
on stream.
It was on the main stage, brother.
Thank you, thank you. All right, see you boys. I need to go.
All right.
Bye bye.
Well, a wonderful bash.
Well, that's
as
what you
always.
get for putting in effort, right?
I suppose so. All right. Goodbye.